about Tales of Tellos, the Steam Age. I'm your humble dungeon master, DM Order, and I'm joined by these awesome individuals who are the heroes of the campaign. We're very excited for tonight's session. Tonight is session 58. We're getting closer and closer towards the 60s in our show. So if you're excited or interested in watching any of the previous episodes, feel free to check out our YouTube channel on Castles and Calamities. It's an interesting. We have like all of our episodes uploaded there, as well as for our sister channel, which is hosted by DM Chaos, also known as Lance, in this campaign for it. If you're interested in seeing, we're right now starting a new arc for it, so it's a great time to dive into that campaign. And if you're interested in, well, I don't want to do any spoilers, but I think it'll be an interesting time of exploring and getting into more of the survival grittiness of that campaign and the elements therein. So, fun time for it. Right now, let's talk about kind of like what happened last time and the goal for the group. So, for those who aren't new, welcome. For those who are familiar with it, but maybe need a little fresher, the group right now, or the big goal, is the group needs to travel to the city of Zarek. They were originally in the city of Timoshk and are crossing the short desert in order to reach Zarek due to the civil war. Can't take the normal railroad, can't take roads. They're traveling across the short desert with permission, thanks to some hunting license granted them by the Dawn Callers. They need to travel to Zarek, find the entrance to the Dwelven Ruins, which no one knows where they are, find the mysterious traveler, and then learn how to persuade him to help them in order to be able to learn how to seal the ancient evils, known or the modern evils known as the Anti-16. Last time, session 57, the group was able to travel a good length of the short desert, crossing about maybe like 3/4 of it, and were able to successfully survive an attack by howlers and then defeat the monsters that they were hunting, known as the Kruthiks. Nasty little monster bug creatures that come in medium and large sizes for it. And so that's where we're picking up. The group just prevailed against the Kruthiks. Lance, annoyed and angered by one of them spraying acid on all of his undead skeletons, used his spell. I think is Lance. What's it called? Angel's Ascent or Cursed Flight?
Angel's Ascent.
Angel's Ascent to lift up the Kruthic up into the air and then released it so that it would come crashing down into the earth and leave a crater. We're picking up this scene from there. As you guys have now prevailed and presumably have just taking a moment to breathe after that intense battle, what is the group doing? Well, before that, let's roll some d20s and see what you guys are doing in order. So everyone roll me some d20s. Danny with or Alice with a 16, Lance with a 6, Zanny with a 4, Chance with a 12, and then Erlon. Let's see what Erlon gets.
I'm still in that endless loop, so just do it through roll 20, I guess.
Yep, do it through roll 20.
Okay. 1d20. Oh my god.
18. We're above the curve tonight. All right. So Erlon, you're number 1, Alice number 2, Chance number 3, Lance number 4, Zanny number 5. So Erlon, after defeating the Kruthiks, how's Erlon feeling after defeating those monsters for it? Yeah, how is he feeling?
I mean, feeling pretty well for himself. Pretty sure last time I remember really was not too touched, I guess. It was more worried about once seeing that all of Lance's skellies were completely hit and, his anger, I guess, come up. Uh, Kind of, I guess, surprised in that sense about Lance. But then other than that, feeling pretty damn good.
Awesome. Definitely feeling good. You kind of got a lot of blood on you. It was a good fight, all things being considered.
Yeah.
Awesome. Let's go to Alice. Alice, how's Alice feeling after that eventful fight against the Kruthiks?
Woe be unto anyone who gets in her path to Zarek. She is honestly at the point where she's just like, all right, let's brush our hands off and let's get the show rolling again.
All right. And Chance, how's Chance feeling after surviving and defeating the Kruthix and sealing one away? You currently have the urn, I believe. No, you have the vase for the
I
small
have
one.
the small one.
Yep. So, any thoughts or any indication of how Chance is feeling after the battle?
I mean, I don't think she's feeling anything particular. Just, probably dusting herself off.
Yep. Awesome. Lance collected all of his bones and has finished carving the stone. What does the stone say that he's placing on top of, like, near the crater?
And never mess with Lance's skeletons.
You carve that up in a rumic. You plop it right there as a marker. And what is Lance feeling after he does so, and after defeating the Kruthix?
He's relieved that that part is over, and is more concerned about putting all of his skeletons back together.
Yep. So awesome. And then Zanny. How's Zanny feeling after defeating all the skellies? She also is covered in blood, a little bit of acid because she did dex save for it. But how's Zanny feeling after the heat of the battle?
Little roughed up. Physically, she's seen better days, but she's doing okay. She's actually kind of like last time. I remember she just asked Red to help her grab one of these carcasses and drag it off, try to take it apart. So she's feeling pretty good. Like everybody, she took that moment where she looks around. Everybody's not dead. It's like that's all I need.
Awesome. So for the rest of the group, what is the decision? You all have been a little bit, or you have the Kruthix, and Zeta is there. You technically are supposed to go back to Timosh with the Kruthix. You can continue on though to Zarek, and then try to send the Kruthix some way across the border, or have Zeta return alone with the two Kruthix in hand, sealed away in the vase and the urn for it. So
We'd
open up
probably
that
do.
scene. Did you guys want to talk about it or have any inclination what to do?
Have we told Zeta the real reason we left? And that's more of an Alice question.
You think Alice keeps secrets from this woman?
So she knows that we're on a mission from gods.
Okay, maybe she omitted most of the on a mission from God. Zeta might already think she's a little bit cuckoo crazy in the head. It's more a phrase of a very important mission for very important people who will remain unnamed at this point in time.
I will also say, as a point of order, you, Lance, leveraged your position in the Dawn Callers, saying, I need a quest to go through the short desert. So
Right.
they know you, the reason why they did this is for you guys to get through the short desert. Now the question being, do you guys gonna go back or not? And then are the Dawn Callers gonna try to cover for you? So yeah, and this is open scene if anyone wants to throw out their opinions or anything.
Zeta, how much trouble would you get in if we sent you back alone with these?
Well, I mean, there'll be some questions. Elise is definitely concerned right now, but I think you have a lot of goodwill, and we're at the third feast, so they may consider there would be a lot of questions, and the Dawn Callers would be under a lot of scrutiny. But I don't think they would send assassins after you.
Would it be better or worse for you to go back alone or for us to just not go back for 2 weeks?
I think it would be better if it. Well, do you plan on returning to Timosh? in 2 weeks?
I mean, I don't know exactly what the time frame is, but Lance and Alice live there, so
Alice is
I have to
very
go back there too,
confidently
so-
saying no, by the way.
Yeah, we will have to go back at some point once we finish the other thing we have to accomplish.
Maybe we could accomplish it slowly and take like a month to do it. Very slow accomplishment of a task. No
Okay.
rush. No rush. No rush. Just,
Okay.
handle things.
Uh-huh. No certain reason for that, or?
Alice, part of being an adventurer is not being too so attached to your home that you
It's
neglect your duties.
Not that I'm so attached to my home, it's that I don't want to have to smuggle Bruce across the border again for our anniversary.
Or you
Right.
could just, take some time away from Bruce and grow yourself.
I mean, just side note, in a few weeks I have to go to Zhedna, so
I'm pretty
Wait, so
flexible.
we're
I
going
just
back
need
to
to.
Dead
Her
What's
alarm
that?
perks up.
yeah,
Oh.
sorry.
I just got to go back. There's a kid back there that is going to need my attention. That's all. So I definitely need to go back sometime.
If I have a timeline that probably can help, but again, there's going to be scrutiny either way. But I think the Dawn Callers are committed to helping you all.
Well, like I said, would it be better if you just came and chilled in Zarek for a while and went back when we go back? And then it looks like the quest just took longer than expected.
Let me see what.
Or is it better to send you back now and say we got sidetracked and have to go take care of an addition, something else came up we have to take care of before we can return?
I think it'd be better if I return back alone and just say that something came up.
Okay.
That could be at least there's a story, someone telling like, hey, something came up. You're not just going AWOL or joining the West. And I rolled for her opinion on it.
Why don't we just give ourselves a safe 3-week timeline?
We know we're going to be there for at least 2.
That's why I said a
And-
safe 3-week timeline, because we can never get anything done quickly, okay?
Yeah, and there's no guarantee we're going to actually be able to get it done in that amount of time. It's just as soon as we can. Yeah, I mean, 3 weeks sounds good to me. It's the kind of middle ground, and that'll put us. That'll put us what, halfway through the next month? That sounds about right.
Okay. So 2 weeks. Wait, what's the?
We said 3.
Yeah, 3
Okay.
weeks.
Sorry,
yeah,
I
3
didn't
weeks
hear
put
that.
us. Yeah, 3 weeks put us halfway through the next month, and that sounds about right for a return trip.
And if that timeline is going to change at all, I will report back to what's her face directly myself. I will at least send her a sending and let her know of the time change.
Okay. I will take these back then. The urns and the vase.
Also, those are mine, so they're not ones we borrowed from the guild.
Understood. Not sure how I get them back to you.
When we get back, I'll pick them up. Just
Fair.
Are we going to die in the desert without you, darling?
I can cross the desert and hopefully not have any
Oh,
issues.
I'm not worried about you. I'm worried about the fact we're still like a day's journey away from Zarek, and we have to get there somehow.
Well, do you feel confident in your skills? I mean, it's just west from here.
Hallis is facing northwest and pointing to that way.
Thought one of you had a compass.
We do.
Oh, Alice.
It's that way.
Darling, I can navigate the fanciest house with the most rooms, but you put me in this wide open space and I have no idea where I'm going. It all looks the same.
I mean, I'm not the best at it either, but help us. It helps.
Open concept housing. That's going to be the next rage.
Great. So with that being decided, any last things you guys want to do or give back to Zeta before she turns around and starts making her way back towards Timoshk?
Lance is gonna just send a. Well, no, never mind. Lance was gonna send a note to his uncle, but we talked and went over everything before he left, so he knows the situation.
Great.
Alice is gonna give her her love and her thanks, and she's gonna promise to, set her up, not on a date, but on a casual hangout sesh when we get back to Adnan's house with Rev Nose. We're gonna have a super platonic hangout session where Alice stands in the doorway and goes, "I told you so," the whole time when Zeta finds out who he really is. The worst.
She's drawn to him because of her Angelkin status. So, all right. With that said, any last things before she departs? Any letters? Any last tidbits? Speak now, forever hold your peace. Danny?
Have I already made that copy? I think I have.
Yeah,
No, I haven't.
You did a 30 something. I'm going to ask you to roll a d20 to see if you finished it or if you got like half of it done. So odd, you finished it. Even, you did not.
Just a d20?
Yep.
12.
Halfway through it. But here's the thing, you're doing it meticulously also enough to like help someone else also understand it.
Yeah. No, I better finish it. She pulls out this little book. She's like, no, I better finish it. Hang on.
Perfect. All right. With that being said, Zeta bids you all farewell, and she heads back and starts making her way with the vase and the urn tucked into like tied in like a backpack sort of situation, and heads off. Do you all stay for a short rest, or do you keep pushing on through?
I personally could use a moment to sit down. Might help us over using magic. Also, I might like a little bit of time with this thing. And just kicks one of the Krithix corpses. I don't know if there's actually anything worthwhile in one of these things, but while we've got him sitting here, I might like to take a crack at one. If that's okay.
Sure, I guess.
These things are beast, right?
I didn't hear you, Lance. One more time.
Are these things a beast or a monstrosity?
These are monstrosities.
Do they have a skeleton or are they exoskeleton only?
They are more exoskeleton for it. Like they actually, from the design of it, I would say they have an exoskeleton, but they also have an internal skeleton on top, inside of them.
Zanny's or like Lance is like kicking it and like lifting up pieces of it, and he's like, Zanny, do you think I can turn one of these into a skeleton?
Yep. I mean, in theory, I can't imagine it being much magically different than raising a flesh golem, maybe? Something like that.
Well, I'm learning that different types of skeletons require different magic, like we talked about.
Yeah.
So,
well,
I'm wondering if this
thinking,
thing would be exoskeleton, like
I'm looking at size wise, and I'm just thinking, It's about the amount of magic you need to animate something that size is for a flesh golem. That's the only thing that comes to mind for me is that size.
Right.
The only ones you would be able to do right now are the medium-sized ones, because one of the big ones, the Hive Lords, has been captured. The other one has been reduced to mush because of that Angel's Ascent spell just smashed.
He got cannonballed.
Yeah.
Well, now Lance is thinking like giant bones. Zanny, we need a giant.
Oh, I'm sure we'll find one sooner or later, and I'm strangely okay with you doing that to one of those things.
We also, okay, so we save the toenails, but then we use the rest of it.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I get all the toenails, and then I make them into all sorts of potions, and
then we give them all to Red at the same time.
Exactly. We give, well, not all of them to Red, but we give them all to Red, and he just has a stock of strength.
No, wait, hold on. We don't give one to Red, and we give one to Alice, and then we tell them to arm wrestle.
I knew I liked you. That's a good one. I like that one.
All right. A short rest is had. Zanny, if you're trying to harvest these creatures, roll a survival check. And if you need someone else to help you, you ask.
I got you.
Okay.
I was about to, yep, as I'm opening my mouth, like, because I have a +4. It's the one thing in all this that I'm not great at.
Hey,
says rolls 23.
Almost a natural 20. You were able to successfully harvest the Krithix, and I will send you what you are able to successfully harvest from it. But definitely exoskeleton, the pincers, teeth, some glands that you can store quickly into like the bag of holding, and you'd be good from there. All right, everyone mark off a short rest. And if you guys want to spend any hit die, Alice, because you're just like, what does it do? Hey, you have your warlock things. They also recharge on a short rest.
No, I just bet I don't have a self right now, so I don't know what I need.
I see.
There's no short rest button.
I'm gonna go ahead.
So sorry for everyone else. And as also for our audience, we're having some technical difficulties with D&D Beyond. I have all of your guys' character sheets up except for Alice. Like hers has just been spinning nonstop. I keep hitting reload after it doesn't do anything. So Alice doesn't want to come out to play.
Yeah, but mine's going back to loading.
I'm gonna mark for all of your character sheets because I have access to them right now. I'm gonna mark off short rests for everyone. So take a short rest.
I guess I'm just dead, you guys.
Mine came back up, and then I went to take a short rest, and now it's in an endless loading screen.
Same.
Yeah. So we'll see how that goes forward. But okay, trekking on, you all are able to keep pushing forward. Or after that, you guys are going to start traveling across the short desert. So, who is leading the way across the desert, helping the group navigate?
Well, since I'm making up my stats, I have a +16 to survival, so probably
that's
me.
Good.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I guess whoever has the highest survival right now.
I believe the last time that you guys checked, it was Zanny. Because Zanny was the one who did the survival check against, or to try to find the hag cave.
Yeah, I've got +4. That's
okay. That's what I think I have as well.
It's like that's it.
Oh no, I think I might have +2. I don't remember.
Don't worry, guys. It's the skeletons.
Skeletons.
Neema's got us.
They have a -1.
Just send them in different directions, and then when they find civilization, we're good.
Yeah, see. But I suppose I will then. Yeah, I just rolled my survival and it was a 4. So
yeah, you definitely can. So I'm gonna ask you: is anyone helping you along the way?
I would think so.
Of course. Right? We're a team.
I also have a compass.
Yeah.
There you go.
Alice is helping by being like, no, I'm very sure it's this direction. Of course, Zanny, I live in Zarek. Of course I know where it is. And she does not know where it is.
She does not.
Because
Alice
she's
is
never been in the
pointing
depth.
south.
So, all right. Roll a d20 with advantage, +4, Zanny.
Alice is like, that bright thing in the sky is clearly the lights of Zarek calling to me. No, Alice, that's the sun.
14. Okay. Let me just roll something. Okay. You continue to push forward a bit, but then things start getting a little rough. Like there's a lot of like rough terrain that you're not sure to how like maneuver around it, especially with the wagon. You're still able to make progress, but it's not as fast as it once was with like with Zeta being able to know like, oh yeah, avoid this area, go over here and such for it. Still able to make time and progress for it. Let's go to Erlon. Roll me a D100.
God damn it! I tried to do it and it died again. All right, you said D100.
Yep. And yeah, you could roll that not in your D&D Beyond, but just roll it on the roll 20.
Yeah. D100. 85.
85. All right. You guys are able to make good progress, and you feel like you're getting night falls, and you feel like you're making good progress, getting closer and closer towards Zarek. Are you guys taking shifts as you are sleeping to make sure? Okay. What does that look like for shifts? I don't know what that means, Alice. First, okay. I'm like, what does that mean? All right. So Alice is volunteering for the first shift. Does anyone want to also be with Alice during the first shift?
Lance will, because he's going to try to put some skeletons back together.
Okay. So shift 1, we have Alice and Lance.
I want to help.
Okay. You can help. Awesome. Who's doing shift 2?
I want the middle.
Okay. Chance, you're in the middle. Does anyone want to be also with Chance during shift 2?
If you want Zane, you can do. I was gonna do last, just because I mean I don't really get exhausted.
Okay, that works for me
If
then.
need be, yeah, I'd rather go last.
If you
want to,
if you want to solo the last one, I'll take it with Chance. I had rolled for which one I was going to take, and that's what I got too.
fine.
So I just rolled for it. I was like, I don't know which one I want. Here, that one, number 2.
Okay.
Yeah, perfect.
And then so Erlon, you're number 3. So awesome. All right. First shift is going to be Alice and Lance. So both of you roll perception checks, or one of you give each other advantage.
I'm sure you have a better perception than me.
Sorry. Lance, I think I have your character sheet back up, so... And I got Chance's sheet up, and Zanny, so the only ones I don't have is Erlon and Alice. I'm going to keep doing that, so I would say, Lance, roll me I'm just going to take say, Alice, you're going to help him. Lance, roll a perception check, +5. A natural 20. Perfect. Okay. So you're keeping watch, even though you're using Sheldon a little bit to help you with it.
Oh yeah, I changed Sheldon to help with night watches.
Yep. And Sheldon now is an owl. He's a hoot and holler. All right. Any conversations between Lance and Alice that night?
No, Alice mostly just wants to help him with his skeletons because she's very interested in learning about the other side of, the whole death spectrum, where she talks to the spirits and he handles the whole, bonesy wonesy aspect.
All right. Awesome. So yeah, Lance, Alice, roll me a dexterity check.
Oh, okay. That's so.
I know you have a +2 for it.
That was really confident. Where
So you can just type in roll 20. D20 plus 2.
I finally got D&D Beyond to log me in, or the app.
Okay, very well. Lance, you are surprised at how fast Alice is taking to carving. She's definitely not helping carve some of the more intricate things, but you show her some like the bones and say, hey, this is the femur. Make sure this big line is here, and like with the certain Urumic markers, and she does it. And she does it very well. She can't handle any of the intricate details because she's not trained in it yet, but she's at least helping you throughout the night. So, any conversation you want to have with her?
She's working on Celestial, right?
Yes.
So Lance is
She
probably
knows.
just chatting with her and trying to help her with her Celestial, and just having a light dinner conversation type situation, and constantly correcting her grammar because it's wrong.
Oh, I speak like a toddler. If you've ever read the book See Spot Read, that's where I am right now.
Perfect.
Awesome. All right. With that said, Lance, because you rolled a natural 20, you notice your Sheldon notices very quickly there are individuals have quickly surrounded your campsite. And
Sweet.
as you concentrate on it, you see that they kind of resemble this. They are clothed in blue with a little bit of tan at this moment and gold filigree. And they are approaching the campsite. Some of them have sabers, some of them have rifles.
Would I recognize that uniform?
Roll a history check. If you can't access your sheet, I have it. It's a D20 plus 9.
I got nothing.
No, you're not familiar with it. You do know that the Zarek has a lot of blue, but you're not sure if they are directly associated with Zarek or not.
Lance is going to, still in Celestial, just kind of look at Alice and go, enemies? Does she know that word?
I'd say yes.
Bad guys.
Yes. Circle.
Number?
Us. Now. And like he's like glancing like that way and then that way. Every time he says another word, he's like looking in different direction. And
Alarm?
That Lance, you would count through Sheldon's eyes 5 individuals of these. One of them seems to be standing more upright and just now walking straight toward the camp.
Scared? Welcome.
Lance just shrugs, but he can see the one, so he just is walking forward. He's just gonna look at her and look at the others and kind of nod that way, and he's just gonna stand up and he's gonna cast. We probably started with a small fire, right?
I'd say yeah.
Perfect. He's gonna cast Prestidigitation to make the fire huge.
Ooh, good. I dig trench fires, so it's just gonna shoot up like a chimney.
Okay.
And he's gonna stand up with his cane and act like he's casting some crazy spell.
From Sheldon's eyes, you concentrate for a moment. You have 4 rifles pointed at you in different angles.
Cool. Lance is, at this point, he's given up the thing in hopes that Alice got the message of go wake the others up. He's gonna just very loudly say, you can put the guns down and come out and talk. they're not going to help you if you wanted to start this fight.
The individual approaches, still like swords drawn and 2 scimitars for it. And he kind of looks at the party. Alice, are you trying to wake everyone up?
Oh yeah, I started with Zanny. I told her to get Chance, and I'm currently making my way to go kick Erlon. Not actually
Okay.
kick him. I'm gonna give him a love tap with the toe of my shoe.
Yep.
State your business while you are here. He's saying to Lance.
Currently, we're camping.
I can tell that. Why are you here in the short desert?
We are traveling to Zarek.
Why?
We are helping Miss Mizer return home.
You are aware that there is a blockade currently. No one in or out.
Lance is thinking, is that the border from the east or into Zarek?
You would imagine that the east is patrolling and the west is patrolling. So anyone crossing is seen as an enemy on both sides. Like you can imagine right now with your passive insight of 12. Well, roll an insight check. Yeah, roll an insight check. You have a +2. 19. Yeah, you are probably seeing right now that you may be Eastern spies, Eastern infiltrators, and you are right now under a lot of suspicion.
I know. Before you say it, I was on mute. How much of this conversation in the midst of waking them up, how loudly is Lance talking?
Lance is talking loud enough that everybody can hear.
Oh, then I will gladly go full Lady Mezer on their asses. Alice is gonna come out because she's waking Erlon up, so she's gonna act like she was just sort of like rudely disturbed. She's trying to fix her hair, she's trying to fix her dress, and she's just, what is going on out here? I am just trying to get 5 minutes of rest while I'm trying to get home in the middle of this god's-forsaken desert, and you are stomping into our camp while we are trying to find a moment of peace.
A sword is put right into your throat, towards your throat.
No, into it.
Towards your throat, like the tip is like right there.
Do you really think that's a wise decision, sir?
Do you think it is a wise decision to prattle on?
I don't think I'm prattling. I think I'm complaining. I feel like there's a difference.
What is your business in Zarek?
My business is I live in Zarek.
And you think that is enough to get you here without suspicion?
Without
We
suspicion.
also... Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I'm assuming also, Alice, you take a step back.
Oh, no, Alice is not moving.
Okay.
Alice is standing her ground. She's not leaning like forward into it full like let's draw blood, but she's not moving away. I didn't say it wasn't suspicious. I just said that there's a lot going on in Tamashk right now, and I was visiting my family, and I would like to very much go back home to where I live. Is that such a problem?
Yes. There is a civil war going on, and we don't know if you are Eastern infiltrators.
I do have an appointment with Arif Soledad on the 2nd.
And I should trust your words. Why?
Well, you have no reason to trust my words, but it would be very disappointing if we did not make said appointment. It should at least warrant us an escort to the city.
And indeed for interrogation and questioning.
Oh, for the love of all that's holy.
Fun interrogations.
I'll say Lance, you can roll a intelligence check. You have a +5 if your sheet is not working. You are aware you have a writ from the Dawn Callers that may help.
Lance is just gonna kind of walk over and just kind of push the end of his sword down and be like, "Here is my writ from the Dawn Callers that gives us permission to be traveling. Does that help you, sir, Mr. Pokey Happy?"
Also, Alice, just as a heads up, I have your character sheet up. So if you need anything,
Me
let me know.
too.
There we go. I have everyone's sheet now. It only took 50 minutes. Thank you, D&D Beyond.
And now I think it's working.
So, okay. He looks it over and notices the seal of truth, and kind of like you see him like pick at. He puts one of his swords away in order to actually hold the other, but he still has one sword up. And you see with the glove, he's like pushing at the seal of truth, almost like he's trying to break it for a moment. But you can tell, and from your knowledge or arcane, like your passive arcane is ridiculously high, you know that he's testing it right now. Looking closely, you can see that his gloves, there's a little bit of like a silver marking on one of his thumbs, which you can imagine is very useful to see or detect if there's anything magical for it. I'm going to ask you, Lance, roll a persuasion check. Straight.
That was perception. -2. Well, it doesn't
Re-roll
matter.
that. Just re-roll that.
Perfect.
9. Now, are you going to use your DM or are you going to use your session inspiration?
Probably.
Okay. 11. Bray, you'll be escorted to Zarek. You'll have questions for you. This moment, though, you are not under arrest, but you are detained.
Pain my ass. Oh, shoot. I'm
He
not
looks
muted.
at Erlon. Do you want to file a complaint?
Honestly, I just want to go back to sleep because half the things that we've been fighting these past couple of days have, are no match to you. So, whatever you need to feel safer around us, that's fine. But detained, we'll be detained if we allow you to detain us. I'm going back to sleep. Nice to meet you. I'm Big Red. Good night.
Don't care.
Ah,
Turns
that makes
around,
two of us.
starts walking off. Still having your writ, mind you.
I've been watching these people. Do they actually seem like they're up and up, or are they posing?
Are they on the up and up,
And
or are they?
I'm asking if I can insight check them if these people are legitimate or if they're posing as some kind of official something.
Yeah, roll
Because
an
they're
insight.
walking away. Yeah, they're walking away with that writ, and I'm wondering if they were maybe out here trying to get their hands on one.
And if you have trouble, it's a D20 plus 7.
Gotcha. Modified
20.
20. Ooh.
Yeah, you feel from the authoritative tone and the way that they were presenting themselves, they seemed rather confident. You're not familiar with Zarek, and you're definitely not familiar with these individuals. It's hard to tell if they are legit, but at this moment, they're not giving off any vibes of banditry.
Okay. Yeah, it's. I think I'm more leaning on my rogue sensibilities of who is an honest John and who is a Mark, and it's less. Do they are they looking? It's. I'm looking at them how they're looking at us. Are we trouble or are we a Mark?
Yeah, you do feel like though if they had it surrounded, they haven't opened fire yet at you all. It'd be much easier to not approach you and just start shooting you from afar.
Yeah. They didn't have to talk this out.
Exactly. That would be the only other inclination thought because you rolled a dirty 20 that I would give you. He disappears for the moment, blending in with the night. What do you all do? Do you all try to go back to sleep, and when I say all back to sleep, assuming also you do the ships as well?
Oh, I will. I will tell my husband in the middle of the night while he's sleeping, most likely, that we might be a little late because we got detained.
Yep. All right. Your rest continues. That first shift is Lance and Alice. Any last thoughts before we go into shift 2?
How many skeletons were we able to fix?
I would say 2.
Okay.
So pick your choice of 2.
Nima!
And Ike.
Nima and Ike. Mark that in your notes. The others are still need repairs because of all the acid damage. All right. Also, point of order. Did you guys take Hunk, Harris, Hammerton, and Samira?
Yeah, we had a cart.
Okay. Because they can also help with like watches and everything. So if you're using one of them, you can automatically add a +5.
Oh, yeah. We'd have the... Would you guys have let me bring all 4 skulls?
Which one was the one that can't shut the fuck up?
I would not let you leave home without Hunk.
Oh, no, we were bringing... Remember to leave him at Alice's house.
Perfect.
Okay. Just not Hunk.
Oh, I love Hunk. He's the worst.
He can come with us, but he can't be on watch because he doesn't keep his mouth shut. He'll just give our position away the whole time.
But that doesn't seem like a problem now, does it? Our position's been given away.
Yeah, we don't need to give it away anymore. I mean, okay, so we attracted the guard. We don't need to attract them, whatever the...
Honestly, I'd take
else out here.
I'd take another fight with those weird, gross creatures that almost murdered you guys, because then I feel like it would show them that we're quite capable and on their side.
Did I just hear you right? You said you'd actually take another fight?
I don't want to go through the bureaucratic logistics of what we're going to have to go through tomorrow, so yes, I'd take a one and done fight, Zanny.
And that's the part I like about being an adventurer. Because through every part of the bureaucratic bullshit. Just tell me who you need to kill. I got you.
All right. So I'm assuming those are done. So okay. Allison and Lance, you go to sleep. Chance and Zanny, you're up. Is there any RP you want to do throughout the night? For anything?
I mean, probably.
Yeah.
Take it away if you want.
I didn't mean right now.
Do it.
I'm gonna say do it because we're not. Some things will be RP chat. Some things can be right here, right now. So, take it away.
I think. Well, how long are the watches? Like an hour and a half?
Say about 2 hours right now.
Okay. I think for the first solid hour, Zanny has just pulled out a book and is like saying nothing and just like doing the whole thing, writing in the book, looking up. And then all of a sudden she just slaps it shut. She just goes. She looks over at Chance. You're pretty fucking good at this.
That's what?
It just...
Also, Chance has her telescope set up.
You do well with quiet. I've noticed that.
I do well with quiet. This is the first time we've had quiet in...
Ever since we met?
Well, pretty much. I've at least gotten used to you guys, but then that house, you couldn't just exist without someone else being.
on top of you. Yeah. It's I hear you. I get it. I don't know. I just want you to know I really respect that. It's nice sometimes. I don't know the way you think about me, but I think of you as a friend, and it's nice to be able to sit in the quiet with a friend doing whatever the fuck. It's just sometimes that's nice.
I appreciate
Spending time
that.
with a friend just doing what the hell they want to do.
I do appreciate that.
And you're good at people too. Better than I am, that's for fucking sure.
It's a learned skill. Kind of comes with the territory of bard, I guess.
Yeah, I guess you I guess you do have to learn how to talk to people, huh?
Yes.
Work a crowd.
Something like that.
You gotta at least know how to play to your audience, right? I mean,
E-
even with you and your writing.
that for sure.
I don't know. It, everyone around here's got everyone's got their direction. Like you've got your lord you're looking after, and Alice has got Bruce and her, desire to go be hero and stuff. Lance wants to save his name, and Red wants to make his. Guess I just been trying to look to all y'all to figure out what the fuck I'm trying to do.
I thought you were, I guess, up here trying to do whatever it is your family does.
Well, I was up here running away from that, actually, if I'm being completely honest with you. That's why I came up here. I wanted to go on my big vacation, and that's true. It's true. I wanted to go on vacation, but I wanted to go on vacation from my whole family, the whole thing. I was done. And my first week here, I meet all y'all and reeled me back in, and the whole time I've just been trying to figure out I'm in it whether I like it or not, so I gotta make something of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
And I just don't know what to make.
I mean, I guess I mean I'm there with you. I you say I do I guess have this mission that has me here, but it's not, I don't know, it's not like a long-term calling, I certainly hope. Uh it's
Here.
it's do this and you know and then go home.
Figure out your next thing, your actual thing.
Maybe just go home. Maybe going home is the next thing. Just being happy, relaxing, having a family.
I think I was angry for a little bit. And I know that's just like weird and out of nowhere. But like I think I was angry for a little bit because I just wanted to not do it.
I mean,
Maybe
I
I did
still
want to
am.
do it. I don't know. Yeah, I think that's why I like you. Like neither one of us really wants to fucking be here, but here we are.
I think we're both people that, I don't know what the right word is, take care of others. I
Yeah.
think my entire life I've been not taking care of others.
Oh yeah. Have you talked to Revenos lately?
No.
Okay.
Yes, in that he was in the house, but
Oh,
not
okay.
any more than anybody else.
And it's just wavelengths. It's
Sorry, what?
wavelengths. I had a similar conversation with him, and you're ringing true.
Mm.
It's I envy all of you, I think. And I think you're the first person I can really admit that to.
I think we're all looking for something that that we're envious of the others for in some way or another.
You know, you got a point. You do that pretty good too. Make it points.
That's definitely the writing in the bard.
Mm. You know, you said you do like what, fictional writing? You're fictionalizing this whole thing?
Yeah, I'm doing a sort of. Well, it's not like we can exactly say, "Oh, hey, we're on a mission from the gods, and there's all this super secret stuff going on." But if you couch it under the guise of fantasy, you can absolutely say that, and nobody's going to take you seriously. But it's all mostly true.
Solid points. I mean, I'm sure my granddaddy kind of wrote books like that. He did not. So yeah, I don't know if you ever read his stuff. He
He gave me one of them.
He didn't do what you're doing.
What?
That's why I never sold. He just wrote what the fuck happened.
Nobody
believed it.
Exactly. I don't have the numbers. Yeah, I've yet another reason I need to go back to Zhedna. I don't have the numbers on whether anybody's reading it, but they've been on our adventure with us so far. I'm sure they think I'm just a fan making fan fiction about some heroes.
Well, even if it was, I'm sure it's really, really well written. Dang, I trip over my words sometimes. Sorry.
I'm working on a couple of other projects too. Trying to get some other things started that are a little less fictional.
Good. If you, I'm assuming you have editors. I'm not even going to offer. I'm assuming you have editors, and they're definitely better than me.
I appreciate it, but if you want to read anything, you're welcome.
I'm finally starting to pry my eyes away from dissertations and friggin' formulas. I'm trying to recopy my whole damn book. I'm gonna send it back to Laura. I'm gonna need to probably work with that girl and get her some schooling.
Well, that I can help you with. I am quite the expert at enrolling preteens in schools and researching all of that and getting them set up.
Oh, you are a blessing from the 16. I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing with anything that has to do with children at all.
I was in the same position 3 years ago, so I can certainly tell you what I've learned.
I will greatly appreciate that. Random question: are you much of a milk drinker?
Somewhat, yes.
Okay. I'm trying to work out diet stuff for people. That's all.
All right.
Plus, I got some Jabari milk that I need to fucking use. I didn't know the shit go bad in my bag.
Yep. So
Kicks her fucking bag of cold drinks.
Zanny or Chance, roll a perception check. Zanny, you have a +2. Chance, you have a +4. So you can do it separately or give one of you advantage. If you're using the 4 skulls, that may affect your RP, but you can use all 4 skulls to give you a +5.
Right then. I know you mind just both roll.
You got a better one off than me. I'll give you advantage on it if you want.
All right.
21. Awesome. All right. Nothing seems out of the ordinary for your shift at that time, Chance and Zanny, so everything appears normal. Last shift, Erlon.
Appears normal. How dare you end with that and then I go.
Wake up. Are you doing anything to stay awake in the early morning?
I guess probably gonna work out, and every time I like finish a set, I'm like counting them down in Draconic to practice as well.
Okay. Great. You continue to do so. If you're reading, are you trying to pay attention to the surroundings, or are you focused more on the reading aspect?
I mean, I still want to make sure I'm actually doing a good job taking watch. I'm honestly just looking for those assholes again. So yeah, I'll be looking for them.
Okay, so that's gonna not allow you to focus a lot on your Draconic because you're
That's
trying
all right.
to keep track of things for it.
Things always get in the way of that. It's okay.
Yeah. Roll me a perception check, and if you're gonna use the 5 skull or the 4 skulls, you get a +5.
Sure. I mean, I already get advantage. Did it work? It did work. And I got a nat 20. Let's go.
Natural 20. Awesome. You scout ahead a little bit. You move away from the party. I will say you move a little bit up a dune this way to the northwest. And with your eyes, especially with a natural 20 at 25, you see 2 shadows, or something is moving in the shadows, I would say. You concentrate, and whatever it is, it's large. So it's much bigger than a normal human would be. What is Erlan doing at that point?
Really quick beforehand, did I see where the other ones went, like those guys that stopped us in the middle of the night?
You saw that, or you heard from Lance, because you mentioned about Sheldon. They're like surrounding you. They're like way, like 200 feet away from you in different
Okay.
directions.
But I'm not able to see them like before I see whatever this is, correct?
Yeah, you're not able to see them.
Gotcha.
But
And
you see something.
You said it's around here in this general area?
In the northwest, yes.
Northwest area, okay. It looks bigger than a human.
What was that?
You said it looks bigger than a human, like a humanoid?
Definitely bigger than a humanoid.
I'm gonna yell at it.
What do you yell?
Show yourself, and hopefully it's loud enough to wake everybody else up.
Okay. Roll an intimidation check.
Yeah. Yelling on Big Red. Alright, well that's pretty fucking off. 22.
Okay. 22. You yell, and let me roll something really quickly. Okay. The rest of the group, you wake up for the second time that night, interrupted sleep. Zanny and Chance, you just got like 20 minutes of sleep, and then suddenly, show yourself, Big Red. I'm Big Red shouts out loud. I'm assuming all of you guys are cranky or just like waking up like, what now?
Gun out, hammer pulled.
What was that, Danny?
Cut out, hammer pulled.
Oh yeah.
It's like, what the fuck?
So the whatever it is, Erlon stops and isn't approaching yet any further.
How far out is it?
You're not sure because you just woke up. You're looking up from like your bedroll. You're moving out. You don't see it from where you are at. But Erlon, are you gonna say anything or do anything else towards these whatever it
I
is?
still can't see what it is. I just noticed that it stopped, correct?
Yes, it stopped approaching.
Oh my gosh. I'm probably going to. I'm gonna get super enraged and like yell at it even more. And like, did you not understand me? I said, get out of here.
Roll an intimidation check one more time.
Jesus. With advantage? What? That's so wild, DM. You're awesome.
No advantage. There's a reason.
Oh my god. Well, it's okay. It's a 21 this time.
But we'll see. Let's see. Huh. Okay. Whatever it is turns around and starts disappearing into the darkness.
Fuck yeah. Fucking big red. I still don't even see what it is.
Nope.
Oh my god.
You can roll, and this is gonna be with a straight roll because you don't have dark vision.
Yeah, perception.
Roll a perception check.
All right,
with
flat.
Straight roll.
All right. Oh, 15.
Let me see what their stealth check could be. Okay. For a brief moment, you concentrate, you squint really, really hard to try to see what it is. And for a brief moment, there are clouds at night. They part a little bit to show a little bit of moonlight. And you see escaping off into the distance, like half crawling, half running, galloping, a little bit in a weird, macabre sense. A disfigured troll.
Holy shit.
Is just like half running, half crawling, trying to keep in the shadows, and disappears into the night. You also see that there was two of them instead of just one. So there goes that encounter. Thanks, Erlon.
I'll make a sigh of relief and to myself just say, damn, Lance would have really loved to bring that thing back to life if he could.
Danny, you approach. You have your gun cocked. Lance, you're up. You're looking around, unsure. What is everyone else doing? Let's go down the list. Erlon, what are you doing after scaring off two trolls of some kind?
Walking back towards Zanny, towards the camp. I'm gonna look at her and just be like, so there are two trolls. They look like they were on their way over here. Or at least checking the camp out, and I did what Big Red does best, and
you
was
suddenly
loud.
hear gunfire, loud popping sounds of rifles.
As soon as I hear that, I'm like, "Oops! Looks like our friends found them, though."
Oh yeah, yep.
Should we help them or should we not?
Roll a perception check.
Oh shit! Is this straight as well, or?
This one is hearing, so it's
okay.
advantage.
Okay. 22.
You don't hear screaming of any humanoids.
Ooh.
So you get the feeling they saw them coming, and now they're just taking them out by firing at the trolls, not letting them escape. But they did not alert you.
Okay. Upon that, I am going to run towards that.
Okay.
I'm going to run towards them. And as I'm running towards them, I'm going to yell, like, that's right, you should be scared of Big Red. To make sure whoever is shooting at these things, hear me as well.
Roll a performance check.
All right.
Yeah, you better
I literally
leave ass.
hear it. I'm like, Zanny, that's my cue.
Yeah, you shout. You're not sure how effective it is. or even if they understand your language. But yeah,
Oh no, it's not for the trolls to hear me.
You don't know what language the trolls understand.
He's not trying to communicate with the trolls. He's trying to communicate with whoever's shooting them.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, the ones
He's
who are
trying to
shooting
just
them,
be impressive.
You'll see. We'll see, because that's a 13. I'm gonna roll for it right now.
Okay, I want them to see that they're running away from me.
You're unsure how effective it is.
All right, that's fair.
But yeah, Alice. First, you hear Big Red shouting, waking you up from your sleep, and then right when you're going to lay back down, you start hearing gunfire.
Yeah, then do I hear Erlon running off going, "That's right, you should be scared of Big Red"?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back to bed.
Just pillow around your ear.
This is like when they're blowing the air blower outside, the leaf blower at like 7 in the morning. Alice is just like, it's too early for this. I can't deal with this right now.
You suddenly hear a big explosion as someone casts fireball.
Oh.
Holy shit. Looks like you're getting up.
Yeah.
So next to Chance. What is Chance doing as she hears the fireball detonate?
Like, how far away does this seem like this is?
About 300 feet at this moment.
I guess I'm headed towards where Big Red is headed.
You head over.
But she's doing it reluctantly. She just like rubs the bridge of her nose, like.
Because this is the second time you're waking up in the middle of the night. So
You're passing Zany going on the direction like back to her mat as you get up and like, you want me to come with?
I don't know what is going on. I don't think it's I don't think it's imminent danger, but I feel like I should. If he's there, I feel like we might need a liaison between him and them.
I'm gonna just put a kind of hand on your arm and mind link with you if that's okay. Be like, I'm just gonna lay the fuck back down, and if you need me yelling, I will be there in like 6 seconds.
All right.
You just heard Lance kind of mumble from his mat because he didn't get up. If the guards are dead that are shooting at them, will you please get our writ back?
Right.
cool.
Someone does magic better than you, Lance. That's kind of messed up.
You're
You don't
going
want to see
back to
it.
sleep. Danny, you're going back to sleep. Erlon,
I just fell asleep.
Are you charging more towards like trying to find where the gunfire is, or are you staying where you're at, or are you trying to go where the big fireball detonated for a moment?
So did the fireball detonate in a whole different area than the shooting, or?
No, it's rolling in.
It's like in between. Okay, that's fine. You said insight?
Yep, straight.
Okay, yeah, I can do it straight.
13. Yeah, you get the feeling the soldiers or whoever these are just cleaning up, and they sent that fireball as a big middle finger to the trolls as they were either one of them or both of them trying to escape, and probably that was the end of it after they fired a volley of shots at them.
All right, fantastic. We're going towards those guys that shot him.
Cool. Roll a perception check.
Not in an aggressive way, of course.
Straight perception because they're stealthing and it is nighttime. With a 23, let's see if they roll well. They rolled a 19 plus stuff. So you search, you're not able to find them. So you're just wandering around at night.
All right. Well, I will yell and be like, "Well, I'm happy you cleaned up what just ran away from me."
How big are the trolls?
You would know trolls are typically large, but you did not personally see them, Chance.
I don't see the trolls.
Nope.
I'm gonna send Hamra to look for the troll corpse though with her little nose.
Okay. roll a perception check for Hamra.
A little nose.
Starts sniffing about.
Do you remember what happened the last time one of your familiars touched a troll corpse?
She's not touching the troll corpse. She's finding the troll corpse. I'm trying to find this troll corpse for you, bud.
Yeah, that's true.
That's fair.
starts sniffing, and about halfway towards it starts like sending angry messages to you, Chance, that it stinks. Whatever this is, it stinks like horribly.
Yeah, well, okay, you'll have some chicken if you can find it.
She eventually finds a corpse of one troll, and she doesn't get too close because it is literally like necrotic energy emanating off of its body.
Is that a thing about trolls, or were these trolls already undead?
You can roll an Arcana or Nature check. Nature. There is one type of troll. Strangely enough, you're aware of this. Maybe as you were like reading through books on trolls or giants or whatnot. But rot trolls they do not have a regenerative power. They cannot regenerate because they have been infused with necrotic energy or have survived death and come back regenerating from like a single piece of flesh. So their regenerative abilities are none. But because of their affliction, their body is just suffused with necrotic energy. And that's why if you get close to them, you do suffer damage from rot trolls specifically.
I don't know. On the one hand, I feel like Lance definitely want this, but also on the other hand, I'm not sure this would work with his magic. But also, this would be good for him to do that thing where he's trying to like un-necrotic things.
You know the location. You could probably start trying to collect the bones.
Yeah. I'll go ahead.
Okay. So you approach the corpse, and you see it's been blown to hell. There are like bullets lodged in its body. It did not survive the soldier's wrath for it.
Also, Big Red, I have the strength of a toddler, so
that was gonna be my next question.
I'm gonna need you to mostly do this. Also, it's gross.
That's fine.
Also, it's gross.
It's benefiting Lance, which I'll stand for now.
All right. As you start gathering up the bones, Erlon, you suffer 19 necrotic damage.
Motherfucker. That's fine. Everything's
there is no
fine.
save. It is automatic.
Lance, you fucking homie. 19.
Yep. Are you starting to try to carry the bones away?
I can heal you a bit.
That's fine. Can I throw them so then I suffer that, but then get more distance with it?
You can. As you start grabbing and throwing, you suffer another 7 necrotic damage.
This really hurts.
You go back and
you got this, bud. Just like pat you on the shoulder with a 9
9 healing.
9 healing.
You grab the skull and chuck it, and it burns your hand. You take another 6 necrotic damage.
Okay.
I mean, maybe we could get like a blanket and like just sort of
yeah, that
drag
anything
them.
kind of sounds good. My hands kind of are hurting right now, Chance.
I mean,
they're burning.
Yeah.
Sizzling, the sizzle. That's the sound of my hands.
So you try to start putting them on a blanket.
Sure, see if we can use it as like a sledge.
You take
there we go.
necrotic damage.
I'm not touching it though.
No, as you're trying to put them into the blanket.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Another 16 necrotic.
Awesome. Yeah. Okay, but they're on the blanket now, right? DM?
Yeah, they're in a blanket.
Okay, fantastic.
Have another 7.
Okay, we're sledding them. Like literally
pulling them, trying to stay as far away from them as possible.
As possible. Correct.
You do take, though, another 3 necrotic. These are, like, literally, the both, they are...
I dropped him immediately right on top of Lance to wake him up, and then he suffers necrotic damage.
Lance, you take 11 necrotic damage.
Ow! What? Why?
Good morning. Here you go. This is what you asked for. This hurts, and you're welcome. Goodbye. I'm going to sleep.
What are you doing, Lance, with the bones?
He is currently standing far enough away not to be constantly burned by them, and going, "What? Why is there rot troll bones in my bed?"
I thought you might want them for an experiment.
Well, I do.
The in your bed part is on Erlon.
That makes sense. Thank you. And Lance is gonna think how he can safely put them somewhere.
We do have a wagon.
A wagon.
Can I get them in a bag of holding?
You're gonna touch them or pull. Like, how are you getting it into the bag? There's a lot of parts where it's gonna be requiring to shove because it is a large creature. You can do it, but it's gonna be hard shoving it in, and you don't know how you're gonna. Well, yeah, if you pull it out of the bag of holding, it'll get everything out. So, but it's getting it in. Are you willing to take the necrotic damage?
I mean, is anything happening to them right now that like they're about to go away or anything? Or
they're still there. The blanket is soiled. It's blackened from the necrotic energy.
I'm just wondering if they're like starting to dissolve or something, like the same thing that the demons do.
Yeah, these are not. They're not dissolving.
All right. Well, you know what, Lance? Sorry for dropping them off on you. Just we'll deal with them later on in the morning. How about
that? Lance looks at his bed that's also dissolving and goes, "No, it's fine." And he's gonna very quickly shove everything in the bag.
Okay. Oh Jesus!
You're gonna take necrotic damage. There's no way around that. So you take. Roll me a d4. This is how many rounds it's gonna take you to get them all in.
You know.
4.
You know,
okay.
Danny probably has a potion for this.
You take 10 for the first round, 7 for the second round, 17 for the third round, and then 15 for the fourth round.
Yes. And Lance went unconscious as he shoves the last piece in.
He all passes out.
I got him.
Graying.
Oh,
you got 11.
Shit. I've never seen Lance work out so hard.
You got 11 back. You're fine.
Lance, color returns to your skin as you were exposed to deadly levels of necrotic radiation.
Then Chance rolls her eyes and goes back to bed.
Like when Lance opens his eyes, he just looks at her and goes, "Yeah, that's the good stuff right there."
Everyone mark off a long rest, and you guys wake up, and it is the 23rd. There goes my encounter. Thanks, Earl. You scared away rot trolls. Excellent.
Yeah, I like Zadie's comment. We have to give these guys so much shit for allowing those things through.
That's what I said. That's my fucking. That's what I'm gonna give them
somebody
shit
said
for.
it.
Yeah. Yeah, because that's why I was gonna yell at them because it seems like it was done on purpose.
What is they didn't care?
Yeah, exactly. Well, now they had to deal with it.
On purpose is like they set the trolls on you.
Yeah, fair enough. Vindictively.
Yeah. All right. You guys wake up in the morning. I will say you do see one of the individuals. Well, give me 1 second. Not that white. There we go. Come on. Turn that off.
Get that initiative out of here.
And oh, that's why I had it on that. All right. To the back. There we go. And to the back. There we go. It is a bright morning. You guys wake up, and eventually one of the soldiers comes towards you, riding a horse of his own. And hails you. All right. And you hear from the voice, it is a different voice. Pack your things. We'll escort you to Zerk.
Where's the other guy?
Yeah, where's your leader?
Other business to attend to.
Did he get his butt kicked by the trolls last night?
He does not respond. He just waits for you guys to gather your things and head out with him.
Can I insight when I said that to see if there's any body language that indicates we were right?
Sure, roll a insight check.
The 30.
I have no idea.
Perfect.
Again, Merlon wouldn't have noticed. There was no shouts from any humans or anything that sounded like a soldier getting attacked.
No, they stopped him before they could get to him to do damage.
Yeah.
So the other one that got taken down by the trolls was Lance, and it was dead.
Roll a con save for me. For the
me?
Everyone, I'm saying.
Oh.
The interruptions, I'm assuming. I'm hoping.
There he can't save. Ooh. Oh well.
Why do you show me good numbers, then roll over to bad numbers?
That's all right. I used a luck point and
go ahead.
Didn't get any worse or didn't get any better.
So yeah, the heat gets to Zanny and Chance.
I'm wearing boots of the desert.
Yeah. Well,
I thought
I'm attuned to boots of the desert.
That's correct because you have the boots of the desert. So I think they give you advantage, right? Or is
I ignore any heat. Yeah,
completely fine.
I thought you said my thing was 5 every other time that it's been because she has the resistance.
Yes. So with that 5 was the saving grace for you. You just made it. So great. You all continue pushing forward. The heat is intense for a moment it is a hot day today, the last kicks of summer, because in a few days it's going to be fall, according to, or at least in this calendar.
I am going to serve up oatmeal this morning to everybody and use it to cast aid, and it's made with the Jabari milk, so they'll get the Jabari milk, and everyone gets 10 extra max HP for the day for 8 hours.
Yeah.
I'm going to blow both my spell slots and go ahead and do that.
So, Zanny, roll a d4 for me.
Is that the max HP modifier?
Yeah, your max HP and your current HP everybody's will go up by 10 for 8 hours. And I got a 4 on the d4.
So yeah, add that on top of this is one of those rare instances where it will stack.
Okay. So it goes up by 14.
So yeah, everyone gets.
Is that all max or is the 4 just temp?
The 4 is temp.
The 4 is temp from the Jabari milk is temp. Okay, so it's 11. So it's 10 real and 4 temp.
Yep.
Just in case things go silly today and these people try to kill us.
Awesome. You all begin trekking along. Is there any conversation you guys are having as you're crossing the short desert, getting closer and closer towards Zarek?
How close by are these people? Like they're escorting us, so they're escorting us within earshot.
The one rider is looking, especially now that it is sunny out. You notice that the others are keeping about 100 feet away from you at all times. Rifles at the ready, though.
Okay.
And how many of them are there?
For you at this moment, there are 4, including the one that's in front of you.
Lance just meanders in his head because he knows Zanny can hear him. We could just kill them at any point,
I mean, yeah, we could, but Why?
They're annoying.
But like, why? I mean, you're annoying. I don't shoot you. I'm annoying. You don't kill me.
You threaten to shoot me at least once a week.
But I don't do it, do I?
Most times.
I mean, honey, I already told you, if I actually wanted you dead, I'd just pull my gun and start shooting.
That's fair.
But no, I mean, if these chuckleheads decide to be troublemakers, I don't think we're going to have too hard of a problem taking them out. It's just like, I kind of want to give them the chance to prove themselves legitimate. I don't trust these people, but I don't have reason to particularly distrust them yet either.
I just don't trust that there is going to be a fair and logical treatment when we arrive.
Oh yeah, that part. No, they're gonna grill us. They definitely think we're spies. 100%. But I mean, what? I wasn't listening to everything you were talking about last night or the other night. What do you What was the cover story? Are we doing like a Mrs. Messer thing?
Well, that's part of it.
Okay.
We also did the. I gave them the writ that we are on a mission from the guild. So.
Okay.
We have a legit reason to be here.
Yeah, I mean, I think maybe we just read these people the wrong way. Once we get in front of the actual whoever the heck's in charge, I think we'll be good. All of us together, we'll be able to talk our way through this. And if not, we have more than enough explosions.
That's fair.
I made some bombs while we were at your uncle's, and there's a couple of them. I'm not entirely sure what they're going to do, but they're definitely going to do something.
That's always.
Yeah. One of them will definitely do something, and then one of them's definitely going to do something. You know what I'm saying?
Do they work in the grenade launcher?
Oh, hells no. One of them fits. One. And then Zanny actually holds up a finger one. Then she, oh shit. Okay. Like she's testing the air.
If we could reduce the other one, would it fit?
It's terrifying, and it also could explode in my face because some of these are packed pretty tight. I'm not saying we don't give it a try. Yeah, we could just.
I don't know the spell, but I'd be willing to learn it.
I think I can. I gotta remember to actually get that one ready today. By the way, please make sure no one dies. I don't have my pearl on me, and I am fresh out of shit right now.
Oh, do you need the pearl back?
Oh, yeah, that'd be great.
Okay. Lance gives the pearl back.
Thank you.
Other conversations are had. You all continue trekking along, and eventually you crest above a hill and see the city ahead. It takes you, and I want seems fitting. Alice, roll me a d6. 4. It is around 4 p.m. when you get to Zarek. But the city is there. Home. Sweet home for the moment. As you see from even a distance, the sprawling element of Zarek. And the city's magnificent, tightly packed elements. You are welcome to Zarek, everyone. We're gonna take our break right there. Let's do a little bit of a longer one, 15 minutes for it. So Sorry, sorry, Alice. You gotta change. Giving us more break time. So yeah, let's come back in 15 minutes, and I'll see you all at 8:30 Pacific. So, see you soon. All right, welcome back, folks. Last time before we went on break, as a quick little short recap, the group continued on from the point where they fought the Krithix, got to nighttime, got approached by some interesting individuals, cloaked in blue and everything, and then Erlon scared off two rot trolls. After the fact, one of them at least got slain by some individuals, and then the group got escorted towards Zarek. As the group is being escorted, let's go through the list and just see what people's initial thoughts are. Erlon, what is Erlon's thoughts as he is entering a new city?
Um. Oh, I'm not muted. Good. Probably just taking it all in, just kind of comparing it to the previous cities that we've been in, like Jedna and Tomash, like just looking at that and seeing if there's any kind of, comparisons to both of them. I don't know, just kind of taking the sights a little bit more than usual, and then also focusing a lot on the lovely escorts that we have as well.
Yep. Awesome. All right. Let's go then next to Alice. What is Alice thinking?
Alice is thinking about all the things that she has on her list to do today that's being hampered by the fact that we're being escorted 16 knows where. And she's just stewing about it and thinking about whether or not she has the know-how to get away without them realizing. She's not actually gonna go.
Is your list just Bruce 16 times?
No, it's Bruce. It's Bruce 15 times. The 16th thing is introduce you guys to the house. Obviously, you have to get the tour.
Yep. All right. Let's go then next to Chance. You are covering up. I saw in the chats, you're covering up your face with a scarf, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. Great.
And she'd
Anything
also
else? Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, she'd also either be in the center of the crowd, or if we still have the covered wagon, like in the covered wagon.
Yep. You have the covered wagon, so you're taken through there for it. So yep. Awesome. Let's go then to Lance. Lance, are you doing what is Lance thinking as he's back in Zarek? He's been here a couple of times, but hasn't been here for several years.
I don't think Zarek is Lance's favorite place to be.
Mm-hmm.
Because he looks at it as like it's the Portland to Seattle. It's the McDonald's to Red Robin. It's the step down. It's okay, but it's nothing special.
Shade. All the shade.
Damn.
Awesome. All right. And Zanny. Any thoughts from Zanny about as she's entering this new city?
She is. Which way are we coming in from? First of all,
You're coming in through through Eastgate.
Okay.
And you're making your way, presumably, and Alice would probably know this, towards Zassine Square, where there is a garrison.
Okay. I think she's just kind of like, part of it is looking to see what shops are around, and the other part is very specifically looking for, okay, clothing, toy stores, clothing, toy stores, clothing, toy stores.
Awesome. And yeah, even in Eastgate, it is a very colorful element. You start to see past the past the railway. There's a lot of color in Zarek, especially in the Eastgate. It reminds you a bit of Timosh because like it's similar, like where Timosh's Westgate is also very colorful. However, Timosh is more darker tones versus Eastgate. You notice is a little bit more brighter tones. Perhaps it's just because the Westgate is closer towards the factory district with the steel octant, but there's a lot of popping colors here in Zarek. With that being said, you eventually, one sec. Excuse me. You are taken over to Zassine Square, and you notice that it is a lot livelier. There's a lot of individuals passing about. You see a lot of horse carriages and everything. You guys are steered clear, or a lot of people are like intrigued a little bit by you as you are escorted towards. And you notice that there are more and more armed guards and more soldiers in the streets. And you eventually are taken towards a garrison. As you are stepping out of the as you're stepping out of the carriage and or the covered wagon, and you are dismounting off of your horses, your camels, and such, the guards are speaking in Arumic, which everyone I believe here knows Arumic except for Erlon, talking about getting an interrogation started. That is at least momentarily paused as a halfling small folk individual comes marching forward for it. Hey, these fit the description. And he kind of like approaches. What is it you want, Constable Red? Well, here's the thing. The Arif sent word these individuals are free to go. And he pulls out a sealed scroll. How did... never mind. He takes the scroll, breaks the seal, and starts reading it. Here's you were truthful. You are free to go due to the grace that you have with Arif Soledad Latani. You may leave.
Can I have my other writ back, please?
He hands it back to you.
Thank you.
The individuals robed in blue kind of like pass, like just depart, heading towards inside the deeper into the garrison. And the constable's like, "Oh, glad that cleared it up. You all are free to go."
Did they say your name is Red?
Constable Red, yeah.
Zanny just smiles at Erlon.
Does Erlon know him?
Full name Meckel Red.
Huh.
No.
Family name.
Only one Red here.
Yeah, that's me, Constable Red, yeah.
No. I'm Big Red. Nice to meet you, Constable.
Nice to meet you too. Again, my name is literally Meckel Red, so unless your name is on paper Big Red, I'm the only Big Red here.
Oh, okay. So
he's much shorter. He is a 3-foot tall small folk.
So there's plenty of papers that say my name is Big Red. They just happen to be my lovely autograph, as people know me as Big Red.
And you just met the Brotherhood of Blue. Doesn't mean that's their real name. So, anyway, good day. And he starts walking off.
Good day. We were just marched through town basically like prisoners, and it's just, oh, good day, goodbye.
I mean, do you want me to take you to jail?
No, but I can't have people talking that Alice Mezer has returned to Zerek. Detained.
We're at
That's
war
why
time.
I told you to go in the cart where they couldn't see you.
In the cart. Always in the cart. You want to hide me away all the time, Lance. We're leaving. We're leaving, but you haven't heard the last of this.
Adele.
No, I'm the only Big Red.
Treasure as you should be hidden so that they cannot be taken.
Lance, are you sure you want a bard in your... Oh, no, you were a bard in your other life. Never mind.
Yeah, you about walked into that one, honey.
I'm the only Big Red here.
Meckel Red has... The constable's already left.
Oh, no,
Yeah,
I'm making it clear for them, too.
You sure are, buddy? You sure? You're the only... You sure are, buddy?
Alice
You're the
is-
only Red here.
Alice is going to ruffle his hair and go, you're our only most important Big Red. Don't worry about it,
Oh,
darling.
thank God. All right, cool.
You're our Red.
Now, who wants to see Zerek?
There, Jim.
Yeah.
I mean, it should only take us about 5 minutes. It's not very big.
Oh.
Lads, you're free to stay here if you want. Maybe I could put in a good word with the Paragons or something. Be like, oh, this Dawn Color wants to shack up here for the evening.
Aren't you supposed to join the Paragons?
Well, perhaps. If we're still looking to, expand across 3 guilds. I feel like you're tied down to Timashk now, and Red and Zenny have not really gone back to Jedna to deal with whatever's going on with their cult. So.
Cult? Whoa. You want us to leave you?
No. I was just saying I don't want to end up stuck in Zarek because of the same reason that we have to return to Timashk in 2 weeks.
Gotcha.
Don't we have to go back for Chance, not for... sorry, that's Jedna. We have to go back for Jedna.
Yeah, you.
Yeah, no, I have to go back for a child.
You're
That's
part
why
of the guild
that's the thing.
has boundaries.
Yeah, there's that too.
I mean, that baby will be fine.
Are you guys still saying that standing there near, or are you actually starting to move?
No, Alice is out the door. We are a forward progression team here, you guys. Alice is taking the head. Don't you worry. This is the most excited you've seen her in a hot minute.
Didn't you say that you live here?
Yes?
Where are we going?
Home?
Are we going there?
Daddy Bruce.
We're going home. Zanny, darling, it's almost dinner time.
Well, yeah. I just look. This place is huge. Look at me. Everything's huge.
Well,
According to Lance.
We've got 3 weeks.
Well, Lance is 6 feet tall.
How about we take the scenic route home and we go through? Is there a shopping district?
As you are exiting there, you do see, timing at least for a moment, and to everyone's surprise, except for Alice maybe, one of the city's trolley system. So you see this for everyone else who's not here. This is your first time seeing this. Looks like a small miniature train that is connected to wires up above, and is on a railroad track, just like in the middle of the city. And it's supposed to stop. People get off. I'm not sure if you guys are gonna get on or leave your camels and your wagons, but you do see there's a lot of people going in and out, and you notice that this city has a somewhat public transportation system.
Beats the carriages.
Zanny, that carriage doesn't have a horse.
Yeah, it's on the wires. You figure it runs on electricity or something like that?
You hear the electrical discharges as it starts.
Oh, yep, definitely.
It's just a trolley.
Just a trolley.
I mean,
Zanny?
you all say things like it's just a vehicle without horses, and then this is just a trolley, and that's just a train. But where I come from, we still use swords and shields and shit, honey.
Zanny?
Like,
I'm going to blow your mind. We're going to make your first telephone call while we're here.
what's a telephone?
It's like the sending spell, but you don't have to use magic.
Perfect. I'm fucking in. I need 14.
Seeing the sights around Zazine Square. Zazine Square is an interesting thing for you, Alice, because you know the stomping grounds. But for everyone, it's a lot of different things everywhere. There's a lot of military bases here, but you also know there's Bashar's Bowling Alley, which is very popular place. There's also Lumina's Cinemas for it. So it's you see there's like a board that shows it's like discussing about different movies.
Movies?
Look,
Alice, what's a movie?
it's like moving pictures. Tells a story.
I thought you had been to this town before. It's like an hour away by train.
Yeah, for work. I went and hung out in the stuffy castle and then left.
Look, this is why I'm saying we should go settle down somewhere and then make a game plan, because there's a lot of in your face in Zurich, and it's busy.
Can we get someplace that isn't the street as soon as possible, please?
We can watch stories on a big screen.
Yes, and Elan, we will have a movie night where we will all go out, we will take the trolley, and we will all go watch a movie together.
Wow.
Right, let's go to Alice's house, now.
Let's do that thing, yeah. Oh, this
I
is
can't
a
wait
lot.
to see Bruce. I've missed him so much.
Oh, I've told him every single night to be on the lookout for you. I've made sure that he's got a bedroom especially for you right next to ours, Elan, darling.
DM, is my grandma still at there?
You would have heard from Adnan. No, she came back with him.
Okay. I didn't know if she came back or if she's still just terrorizing Bruce.
No, she came back.
If Adnan was like, oh, here's the chance to ditch my mother in Zarek.
So, I'm going to ask, number one, are you taking your horses and a wagon and camels towards the house, or are you going to try and look for a stable of sorts?
Do you have stables at your house?
Do I have stables at my house? I don't have stables. I live in the middle of the city. Don't be ridiculous.
You do not.
I mean, would it be nice to drop him off there at her house, or?
Oh, I don't have anywhere to keep them at our house.
Is there a stable near her house?
No. She's in the fancy rich district. So.
Well, yeah, but wouldn't they have carriages and stuff? The automobiles haven't spread yet.
They have a carriage but for your wagon and several.
I mean, I would think that that a rich district would have carriage houses where they keep the horses and the carriages for the rich people.
Fair point. So, the 15, yeah, you would have not directly connected to your house, but near the side, a coach of sorts where you can store not just for yourself, but other people have little shared.
Yeah, there's a community garage area.
Correct. Yep.
Yeah.
For the rich. Not.
So, garage.
You can head over there, and gonna ask. Well, let me just check one quick thing. Sorry, let me look at your notes. I want to just double check if you're in Arch Hill or Orange Spring. One sec.
I have also tied Estella to the back of the carriage so that I'm not leading Estella. She is just a part of the caravan. I'm not walking through the streets leading a horse.
All right,
You're not
fair.
Riding the horse?
No, I'm not riding the horse. We extra, but we ain't that extra.
Sorry, one sec. Spring or March Hill. Okay, I think, yep. All right. So good news. You're really close by because you live in Arch Hill. So you're literally just one neighborhood away. So you're able to take the main roads around. And again, it's a very densely packed city. So it's really hard to navigate a bit for it. It's not as widespread as Jeddah, but still there's definitely a fun little energy that circulates and pulses throughout it all. Even as you go through Arch Hill, you notice that the roads are still a little bit narrower, but definitely are more upper class, more well kept. There's less people going about in Arch Hill just because there's a lot more privacy here for things, especially as you go up the hill with regards to it. You do see that Mount Nakarak, which is the one directly north of Arch Hill, looms bigger and bigger as you get closer for it. You're also able to notice a couple of things. Zanny, roll me a perception check, please. Seven. Okay.
I think I'll go ahead and use my session inspiration for that.
Okay, roll it again.
You can't get much worse, right?
Don't jinx yourself. Hey, 17. You notice nearby, like on like one of the streets down below, lower on the hill, more closer towards potentially like Orange Spring, or closer towards even like the area where the government district is for the Castle of Books. You notice there is something that says Ollie's Arcane Labs. And there seems to be a little bit of blue smoke popping out of its chimneys.
I need to go visit that later.
So you're eventually able to arrive at the Mizer Mansion. You drop before you arrive. You, of course, drop off the camels, the horses, the horse for just Estella, and the wagon. You then let me change the map scene for it. So as you approach Mizer Mansion, roads well kept, very clean and everything. You reach a somewhat blue and gold colored house, and there is a large wall in front. Alice, do you ring the doorbell or do you just pull out your key and open it?
Ring the doorbell. What time is it?
I'd say about this time it's about 5 o'clock.
5 o'clock somewhere.
I'm gonna ring the doorbell.
Okay. You literally pull the rope and it rings the doorbell inside, and you just wait a few, like maybe 30 seconds or so, before someone goes over, exits. And the way it's situated, the front door is behind this entranceway. You see the Nasir opens up and is like, ah, expected, and goes over and opens the door for you. Let me
Can
get
I
you-
the
thought you
map.
were going to say another woman opens the door.
Oh, we could have caught
into this
Brucey
down.
Bruce with somebody.
All right, does everyone see the new map?
Yeah. There's a fucking tree in the middle of her house.
Wow, his name is Real Nacier?
And Nasir,
Oh,
a
they see her.
human dressed in blue servant attire with like a sash, greets you. Welcome back home, my lady.
Good evening, Real Nacier. How are you doing today?
Doing well. And you see, these are the fellows you've been traveling with.
Oh yes, I'm sure
All of
you've
you?
heard lots about them from Brucey.
Yes. Lord Master Mizer has been eager for you to return along with your friends.
What's the story on dinner, Real Nacier?
Sorry, say that one more time.
What's the story on dinner?
Well, dinner shall be ready at about 6:30, 7 o'clock. I will update it to make sure it is accompanied for you 5 individuals.
Oh, and darling, Chance is a vegetarian. Please do make sure there is options for her.
Understood. Forgive me, which one is Chance?
Oh, is Chance still covered?
Chance is currently a large red dragonborn.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh, shit.
well, I think she's that one. She's the only red member of our group, so I'm assuming that's her.
What the guys?
Yes.
I'm red.
Don't think too hard on it. That's her.
Lady
I'll
Chance?
probably look different later.
Understood. Are you a fan of falafel?
That will work, thank you.
Excellent. If you have any other preferences, please let me know and I can make sure they are included in the future. But this way, please. And he will start leading the group into the house, and he opens the door for all of you to enter.
As I pass by, I slip him a little note and say, "Here, this might help. I'm Zanny, by the way." And it's all of her notes that she has so far from cooking for the group of their dietary stuff.
So, and that's a good point. Let's just very quickly for also the DM for later on. What are individuals' favorite dishes or preferred dishes at this moment? Let's start alphabetical. Erlon. Does Erlon have a preference on meals usually?
I mean, obviously the proteins, but lately it's been like more of like the shawarma, the kebabs.
Got it. Awesome. Let's go to Alice. What is Alice's preference when she's eating here?
It's the end of summer, correct?
Correct.
Now I'm not a culinary genius, but is there like a sort of refreshing type dish that might be served in this area? More like cooler, not so much hearty.
Yogurt soup?
Sure.
Okay.
Alice's palate is much more expanded than mine is. I'd be like, give me a bowl of white rice and maybe put some butter on some noodles and we're good to go.
So it can be cool. Yogurt soup can be eaten in different temperatures, and it's fine. And you can have it with bones or with meat or with very thin. So it's a good way to. It can be very refreshing.
Did you say you could have it with bones?
Yeah, you could put bones in the soup. They add the flavor. Not you don't eat the bones. They flavor.
Yeah, it's a whole flavory thing.
Yep.
Marrow's great.
Yep. All right. Let's see.
I
Chance.
just would not have put yogurt and bones together.
Yeah, it's here, let me see. Just try to pull it up for it. Yogurts.
We're not talking about like Yoplait yogurt over here, okay?
No. This is
No, we're clearly talking
Oh.
about Danimals.
Danimals, guaranteed
Go-Gurt.
Danimals.
It's go-gurt or bust,
Oh,
guys.
yes.
Yeah, it's and I just sent pictures of it. I'm uploading them in the main chat for it. So
It's fascinating.
No, see, you get bones and a chance to win a cruise with Zach and Cody.
and then it can also include meat in there, so it's a good diverse dish in that sense.
It's a good base.
Yep. All right. Chance, what's Chance's preferred foods usually?
Like I have preferred, it depends on my mood.
For the TM, you're gonna have to send me a list because Nasir is on point. He will be making a lot of favorite dishes, so I need.
I'll eat whatever he makes.
Okay. Let's see. Lance, what's Lance's preferred foods?
Lance prefers to eat like a drunk college student at 7-Eleven at 3 in the morning.
Okay. So lots of
carts. Anything that would come off the carts.
Perfect. Got it. And then Zanny, what's Zanny's preferred foods?
She has put down prefers fruits. Southern Korean food examples include flatbreads, pasta, like just like basically it's a laundry list of Italian food.
Gotcha. Perfect. All right. All of you all enter, and you immediately see that there is a vibrant growing tree in the middle of the house. There is a little bit of like a sunroof for it for sunlight to go in, as well as little arcane bulbs that have daylight spell cast on them whenever they're needed. Right at that moment, you see right next to the stairs, there's an elevator, and down comes from the elevator Bruce, who opens up the door and is like, "Darling," and goes rushing towards you. Alice.
Oh, no, he's no ways faster than me these days. I'm the fastest bitch in the West, alright? Level 3 bard versus level 6 bard, let's go.
You just charge and you both are reunited and you start kissing.
Oh, and in full view of Erlon, Alice will make eye contact first, and then she will kiss Bruce. She's asserting her dominance in this household.
Immediately gagging at the sight.
After a while, lips part, and he's like, "All right, friends, welcome to my humble abode. You all have had a long trip, I imagine. So, do you want to rest, relax? We have the pool. I made sure it was cleaned earlier today. So, if you want to partake some time over there in the backyard, be my guest. You are all guests in my house."
In a bathing suit. You all own bathing suits now.
Understood.
Boring.
Yeah, that's lame.
There are neighbors.
And
Man.
as he's saying this,
Who
Erlon
are
is
you?
shipping down.
Right at that time, Risic and Isadora are coming down the stairs.
Ooh.
My parents.
Continue to strip down.
Holy! I'm already butt ass. What the heck?
Mother, Daddy!
Wait, so is Erlon just butt naked, or is he gonna?
Yeah,
pull
literally,
back
literally
up?
hands at the hips, like. Well, it's good to see you.
Risic immediately frowns at seeing a naked Erlon in his son-in-law's house.
Hi, I'm Big Red.
We've met.
Oh, that's right. We have. Well,
He runs in front of this man, casts Coiffure, and makes her hair a shield for him.
Looking up, you do know there's also, you can see into the second floor, and you see that there are kids approaching.
holy. Okay, I will put pants on.
Yeah.
You see Isadora is on the second floor, coming down, like running towards the stairs, as well as with Risic Jr.
Damn the kids.
Damn. All right. Let's go down and let's just go into a little bit of a time soup moment. Erlon, do you eventually? So you have a couple of options. You can go upstairs with like any of your luggage or things and take a room, as well, or you can go relax in one of the rooms or go to the pool. What would Erlon like to do?
I think honestly, just the allure of the pool is where he's at right now because he hasn't seen a pool in forever now, and that was the first time he ever saw a pool. So
Right.
probably just trusting, surprisingly enough, what Alice said earlier that there will most likely be a room ready for me.
Yep.
And going to the pool.
All right. You head straight towards the pool. You go outside. You see there's several like tables and chairs. You also see some like umbrellas on top of them to allow for like shade. And you see that there's a big grill on one side for it, and then a glistening pool.
Glistening pool with me in it now.
And if you want to do, would Erlon walk in or would he jump in?
Come on, we're doing like a cannonball in, man. Like...
Roll me a strength check for your cannonball.
Oh, strength, Jesus. All right, strength it is. Strength deck. Let's go. We're good. The saucy.
Yeah, that is a huge cannonball.
Oh, I did save. My bad, but yeah, that's fine.
Why is your save only a +3? You're proficient in.
I don't know why. It does say strength save, but I did not click on the save. So
your
that should be correct.
+6.
Yeah,
so
my strength save is +6, so I don't know why it says
that's why I
strength
looked
save
at
on my end. Yeah, Beyond 20
weird.
just told me a strength save +3. I'm like,
Yeah.
So that's correct.
You make a spectacular cannonball.
Hell yeah.
Great. All right. Let's go to Alice. What is Alice's immediate thing as she's reunited with a lot of her family? Not just her parents, but all of her siblings.
Wait, Simone and Penny are here too?
Yeah, they were told you were coming.
Oh my goodness. Well, obviously she's gonna hug Simone and Penny because she hasn't seen them in a little while, and she's gonna, are Zadie and Lance gonna stay in the area? Chance has gone off to another room, but are Zadie and Lance sticking around, or are they also going off on their own adventure? Because if not, you're gonna get the family tour.
Zanny's waiting for. Zanny is like doing the like just sitting there politely waiting to be introduced thing.
Alice is.
Lance is also standing there, just
the complete opposite of Erlon. Thanks, guys.
Yeah. She's fixing her hair. She's fixing her hair after she just like put it out in a wave in front of Erlon to protect the children from him until he put pants on.
Yep.
Like.
Alice is gonna introduce them. Zanny, Lance, this is my sister Penny, Penelope, you can call her whatever you like. Honestly, if I'm going to introduce any of my family members to Erlon, it's either going to be her or Simone. I don't know which one's going to like him more, or the least. It really goes either way.
done talking?
Oh, yes.
No, that's Penny talking. She's like, you done talking?
Well,
Darling,
darling,
you've been so your manners are less refined.
less refined, darling, I can hardly get a word in when I'm around you, so I'm spitting them out while I can because I know you're going to be talking for the rest of the evening.
Hardly. Everyone wants to know all about you. So
Naturally.
we're gonna have to get some wine, some drinks, and just enjoy everything.
Penelope.
You are snob, but you don't like wine, I enjoy it.
But I knew your tastes were low class, but I didn't know it was that bad.
I can drink anything as long as it has alcohol in it. I'm fine.
Okay, fine. You can drink your fancy water, and I'll drink something real.
Hi, I'm Penny. And she starts introducing herself to Lance and Zanny.
Hi, I'm Zanny. I like you.
And then she goes over to Lance.
I'm Lance, and I want to watch you and Alice try to drink each other under the table.
It's happened before. I usually come out on top.
That
Not
is
true.
impressive and terrifying, and I look forward to it.
Of course. And then Simone kind of just like, all right, hi.
This is Simone. Honestly, it's Annie. If you're going to get along with anyone very well, it's probably her, to be completely honest. If you want everything that's the opposite of me to talk to.
Oh, you're the one that did the book learning stuff. Lots of book learning stuff.
No, that's Isabella. She's the smart.
Well, then why would you? I'm kidding.
I'm the black sheep of the family.
No,
It's
she's very handy. She wants to be a pilot. She works with, all the planes and airships and stuff. She's very, very techie.
Oh, well, yeah, okay. I understand why you think that. It's good to meet you.
Good to meet you too. I am thankful for all of y'all helping make sure Alice is safe.
Yeah, she does her part.
However minuscule it is.
I didn't come home to be bullied.
What is it? What is it y'all
Tomas is
say?
just like grinning. You always know Simone and Tomas are just always like okay when it comes to things.
What is it y'all bards say? There's no small parts, only small actors?
Emphasis on
no,
small.
I've heard bards say there's a lot of small parts. And Lance winks.
Again, emphasis on small.
I am your big sister, and I should be treated with the respect that comes with.
I'm starting to feel targeted.
Risic, we're all very happy that our daughter is back, and perhaps that's affecting some of our manners around guests. Sorry, Dad.
Oh, they ain't bothering me, Risic. Not one bit. I like it. I like a family I can trade jabs with.
Awesome. So that was Alice. You're reuniting with your family. They're migrating. Roll me a D3, Alice. Yeah, they're going right next to the closest room, which is where Chance is. So that's a good segue to Chance. What are you doing as the family migrates to that room?
As they migrate to this room, like she's got her back to the wall. She's like hyperventilating into her knees. So when she sees people come in, she, straightens up, puts on, the polite smile. If you'll excuse me, I'm tired from my travels. Nasir, are there rooms available?
Nasir, of course, this way, please. And he will take any luggage you have and carry it. And he will look at you. Would you prefer the stairs or the elevator, ma'am?
Stairs are fine.
Leads you up to the third floor, and you have a room to yourself. So you're able to unpack. You have Hamra and Jack falling close behind you. Anything you were doing in the room?
She is locking the door and continuing to hyperventilate. She's having a panic attack. Just
any particular reason why she's having a panic attack?
because she's in Zurich.
Okay, gotcha. All right. Let's go then next to Lance. What's Lance doing after he's met more of the Earshaw family?
Lance is gonna go find a corner and keep trying to put skeletons back together.
Okay.
Because Lance is still mildly annoyed that they all got taken out by a stupid acid breath bug.
Awesome.
And he is going to be talking to Zanny about figuring out how to make them immune to everything.
Immune to everything. That's a 9th level spell. All right.
Or like 70 Zanny potions. Like, either way.
Nasir does come and look at you and be like, would you like me to take your luggage to your room, Sarah?
No, I need most of it, and half of it would kill you if you touched it, so it's probably safest if I hold it.
Understood. Would you like me to show you to a room? Let me know.
Yeah, if you could show me, just so I know where it is for later.
Would you like the elevator or would you like the stairs?
I'll try the elevator.
This way, sir. And he'll take you to the elevator and operate the machinery, pushing some buttons and pulling a lever. It escalates rather quickly. No harm, no issues. It's actually rather fun riding an elevator in a mansion. You've only had the elevator in the hotels, so this is a fun concept that elevators can also be in mansions now. You are then led to your specific room, and you are able to spread out if you wish up there, or at least notate where it is, and then go back downstairs.
Yeah, Lance sets the bags he's not currently using in there, and he does put notes of like deadly, 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 will absolutely kill you. Touch and die. I mean it seriously. It will kill you. Like on all the bags.
Awesome. All right. You do so, and then are you going to stay upstairs or going back downstairs?
Oh no, he's taking the bag of bones back downstairs because he knows there's better light outside than the artificial light inside, even if it is magical.
Okay. Are you gonna?
It's still daylight, right?
It is getting close towards sun. Well, no, yeah, it's still daylight. I said you guys would get here around 5 o'clock. So.
Yeah, he's gonna go sit outside and watch Erlon splash around the pool. He's gonna go set up like in this corner on this table over here and spread all the bones out.
Ping. Okay, there we go. Okay, great. All right, and Zanny, after the initial family, huge family reunion, what's Zanny doing?
I think as everyone starts migrating, Zanny goes and checks in with Alice and be like, do you want me here for this, or do you want like alone time with your family, or do you want me to skedaddle, or does it matter? I don't.
Alice will stop by the door if she goes sits down. Zanny, darling, first off, you are family. Secondly, I know there's a lot to look at, and you can either stay and mingle if you wish, or you can go splash headlong into the pool with Erlan. I will not be offended either way. I would love your company, but I don't demand it.
That's all I needed to hear.
And Zanny will stick around.
Okay. Nasir would come over and ask if you would like him to take any of your luggage to your room.
Oh, you know what? Actually, that'd be fantastic.
And she'll take out her like 2 bags, her bag of holding, just like, yeah,
Yep.
these can go up there.
And then I'm sure you also have luggage that you.
Yeah. Well, and then here's this. Everything else is in this, and she just pulls her doctor's bag off, and there you go.
Puts both of them on, picks up the last bit of luggage, and then he takes the elevator because it's heavy, a lot of things. And he takes the elevator up to put in your room. Eventually, though, go ahead.
I was just say it's the comical levels of how does someone this small carry this much shit?
Fair. Okay. I would say within the hour. So about an hour passes by when there is suddenly another ring at the doorbell. Nasir goes over to go answer it. and eventually comes back over towards the group where everyone is, and is like, and he's approaching the group where Alice and Bruce are. Which Zanny, you said you're kind of staying there for the moment, and he'll be like, "We have a delivery for Crimson Peacekeepers, as well as
Oh,
for
that's
a Zenishara."
oh, I'll sign for those. Yeah, just thank you. Hop down, hop back over, and run back over. It's yeah.
This
I
way,
think I know what they are.
He leads you to the front. And mind you, the front is also an open area. Like there's a large, tall wall, and the only way you can see outside is like the iron gate. But it's an open area, so you can still get like a pleasant breeze every now and then, even in the front. And it's much more quieter in the front at this moment. But you do see there is a male woman, post office woman, who smiles and is like, she's a half elf with a little bit pointed ears, wearing blue with her uniform. She's like, "All right, I need an individual to sign off on this, please."
Yeah, I'll take care of that. The Xanishark Glorious one right here. I can sign on behalf of both of those.
Excellent. You see that there's a package that requires payment, though.
Yeah, I'll sign the Crimson Peacekeepers one first.
Okay. You notice that the delivery. Do you read the manifest quickly, or do you just sign off on it?
I'll actually, if there's a manifest, I'll check the manifest real quick.
Okay. You see that it is from a company. The company says that it is glass. It's Sand Imports. It has weird calligraphy on it that almost looks like a wolf. And you get delivered about 50 pounds of sand in crates. So there are crates full of just sand.
And just Annie literally starts laughing. Just
You son of a bitch. Sorry, inside joke.
what's the payment for the other one?
1,000 silver.
Okay.
Hold on, mother. One second.
Zane turns around, goes back. What did you? She stops and looks back at the crates for a second. Like,
I'm gonna deal with you in a second.
She goes and runs to Lance.
So you
Yes,
run to
Sandy.
the front, to the backyard.
Yeah, I do the thing where I'm like, just one second, just one, and then I get inside and then I sprint.
Just Woodstock legs.
Yeah. Yeah, action, bonus action, and movement, all of them. Just.
And you see, Erlon is probably at this point. I mean, would Erlon be able to play for an hour straight in the pool, or would he get out after a while?
I mean, he would get out after a while. I mean, seeing that everybody started joining him, or no, it's just Lance currently, right? That joined.
Yeah.
Outside.
Yep.
Yeah, you'd probably watch Lance for a bit. If no one else joins, he'll probably get out. He can only play with himself for so long.
Jokes don't even have to write themselves. All
But
right.
yeah.
You're out of the pool, probably like relaxing in the shade, and you see Zanny just rushing forward towards Lance.
Zanny, what's the issue?
Yes, Danny.
Nothing. Hey, Lance. Can I? You got 1,000 silver that I can grab? I need to grab a package.
Is it silver or Yuta?
Actually, I don't know if it'd be for here. It'd be silver or Yuta.
Are they still in silver here? Do we know, DM?
Yeah, you know they still do silver here. This technically is neutral, so you could do both.
Huh.
Do you want silver or Yuta?
I mean, Yuta. I just need to run it back out front.
What'd you buy?
Why?
I had my coat sent to me.
Oh, okay.
Oh, nice.
Lance will hand you he'll reach into a bag and pull out a bag and say, "Here you go," and just drop a heavy metal clink bag.
Oh, okay. Thank you. That works. Zip.
Right back.
The two of you see this woman is on a driven mission sent from the 16. She wants this coat and she wants it now. She wants her package.
Yeah, she
Awesome. All right.
She wants her package from her husband.
does.
So you go back, you pay the 1,000 for it, and make sure you guys mark it off for it.
I just did.
Give me 1 sec.
Now I'll be able to pay it back shortly.
Checking one quick thing. Gotcha. Okay. All right. She thanks you and kind of pulls up her head. Have a good day. And heads off. And Seer looks at you and is like, do you wish me to take the crates somewhere for you?
Do you have somewhere where I could inspect them? Out of sight?
Yes. If you wish to bring them inside, you can inspect them in the atrium, or if you want, the walls are high enough on either side. We can just go to the east or the west side of the house.
And to be clear, I just not dangerous, just don't want prying eyes.
He will assist you with pulling because the crates are on like a little bit of a rack for it.
Okay.
So you're just gonna have to grab one of them and lift it up and help carry the bag, the crate. It's strange. These are in crates instead of bags.
Wait, how heavy are these?
She said 50 pounds, but
Okay.
it looks like they weigh more closer towards 100 or 100. Yeah, about 100 pounds.
Much like my former character, I have a spell that I like always keep prepared because this shit something because Zanny isn't strong.
Yeah,
and it's never come up. But I'll cast floating disc. I have
there
it.
you go. Easy enough. It lifts it up. And
I think it's happened like one time, but it's like,
Yeah, hang on.
yep.
And put it on that.
And it is on the floating disc. So you're able. Do you want to take it inside or do you want to take it to the side?
Just somewhere inside the inner walls where we don't get. I don't want to particularly drag it through the house. It is a crate of sand.
Okay. You go to the side. I'll say this side of it. And what do you do?
I will pry the sucker open and sift through it.
At the bottom of it, you feel some uneven pouches.
Okay.
And I'll just start.
And one.
Start trying to pull them out.
Yep. They kind of jingle as you pull them out.
Okay.
I will.
Standing in attention, like waiting. If you need any other assistance, unless you dismiss him.
No, thank you, Nasir. I'm sure you have a lot of other stuff you need to get taken care of. I can handle it from here.
Excellent. And kind of bows to you and then heads in this direction to go into the kitchen.
And then I'll clear the box out.
Yeah. And you have what you asked for from you know who.
Yep. And I will take it back to Lance.
Cool. Are you leaving the crate of sand there?
I will
make a little bit of a mess. Just casual sand around.
There is a pathway around this side. Because the floating disc will just follow me around.
Yep.
As long as it's on it, so the floating disc will just stay within 10 feet of me. So I'll just drag it out back.
Yep. I mean, you're able to do so. You pass an arch with vines growing on it, and flowers on it, and you're able to get to the backyard.
I got a sandpit for you, Red.
What the? Why?
Because it had our stuff in it.
Who sent the sand?
A mysterious benefactor.
Why would they send us sand?
Zanny walk over to the two of you, and Zanny's gonna hand you the pouches that she just pulled out of the sand. Said,
There you go. That should take care of that I just borrowed from you.
and it's 20,000 silver that she hands over.
Yeah, a certain canine would like us to maybe do some work.
Yeah, I do chance.
So that's our retainer to repeat work here.
Same as before.
Yeah. Yep. Same as before. He just the standard.
Lance will immediately quickly count out 4,000 silver and hand everybody 4,000 silver.
Okay.
And then put
Wait, 4,000. That's it then. Because 4 times 5 is 20.
That'd be everything.
Which is fine.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
It's fine. Everything's fine.
We have another large donation coming from the.
Yeah, we do have another job done. Yeah. I was going to ask if you wanted
although
it back.
most of that's getting burned away, by the way.
I was gonna say, it's not paying for the thing.
It's paying for that urn, but we'll still get some extra cash flow out of it. But
well, I mean, in that case, here, I mean, I don't need a whole shit ton. Here, take this back,
and she'll get back the 1,000 you gave her.
All right, and Lance will just put it back in the group fund.
There you go. All I need is some stuff to get some things to take home, wherever the heck home's gonna be.
Yeah, we should probably figure out if we're gonna set up like a
headquarters,
base of operations or something.
Yeah, I mean, sooner or later, I'm gonna end up renting an apartment.
Jenna was pretty nice.
Jenna was nice.
Just saying.
I've yet to give this place a once over yet, but I'm not gonna lie, Jenna's my front runner.
Well, Lance, good luck with your bones. Danny,
thanks.
Good luck with your sand. I'm going to see to myself that I get a nice proper tour of Alice's place.
Yep, have fun hitting on her sisters.
Wait, what? Sisters?
She's got multiple sisters in there.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
There's a
Alice
lot
would
of them.
kill me.
They're all cute too.
Say less. And Erlon runs to the door.
There he goes. I'm gonna need your help with a project later. I'm doing some magic breaky stuff, Lance. If you got time.
All right. Can you also assist me with figuring out a way to secure my room so none of the children get in there? Since I have that troll corpse in a bag in there, and I wouldn't want, Alice's little brother to die.
Yeah.
Or
I'll help you figure that out. I will definitely.
Bad.
Yeah, I'll definitely help you figure that out. Oh.
Because I don't want it to have to deal with that Alice.
No. It's not just Alice. I'm pretty sure you'd have to deal with everybody else. No. Yeah, I'll help you get that room figured out for sure. We'll put some tripwires up or something. Not anything harmful, just something that keeps them from coming in.
Yeah. Should probably learn the alarm spell at some point. But...
That would be helpful. I need to work on that one myself.
right. Awesome. Fast forwarding ahead, about I would say an hour goes by, or Alice.
You're gonna fast forward through Erlon walking into this room with my entire family and sisters. You're gonna pass that one over.
Yeah, I don't know where they're at. Oh, I was so zoomed
I was gonna go up to the
on
dinner
my map.
scene, but
I
okay.
did not even see that.
Either way, we're gonna get Erlon and family interaction. But go ahead.
We
We'll-
can't
Liam's
miss
about to
first
go to the next room.
impressions.
All right, Erlon, you find them in the front parlor, the parlor room.
All right. Hands at the hips as always. Just waltzing in. Oh, hello there, madams and messieurs, whatever that is.
You see a lot of confused faces.
Alice, have you not introduced me to the rest of your family?
Well, darling, you know most of them, but
Yeah,
sure.
your mom and your dad, which I was just.
You also know Reese, and you know Tomas, and you know Bella. It's only Penny and Simone you don't know. So
Penny and Simone.
Yes.
What is that?
Yes, darling. These are my middle sisters. This is Penny or Penelope.
Sisters. Okay.
Time to meet you.
You
The
won't be.
pleasure's all mine. And he grabs her hand, does a little kiss on it.
She looks at she looks at Alice with like a smirk.
Alice's eyes
I
are
look
so
back at
far
Alice
back in her
also.
head. She can see her own brain right now.
Oh my god.
And this is Simone. She actually likes very large, loud displays of public affection, so you should really lean into that, Elan.
Oh. She seems like a fun gal.
I'm not.
And what? You're not?
No.
All right. All right. Well, and he still tries to grab her hand and offer a kiss to it.
Pull away.
Oh, yep. That's exactly what I thought was gonna happen. But
nice to meet
you.
He said very politely, like that's it.
Okay. And he scoots back over to Penelope.
In a room, Alice is going to tell Simone to play along, play nice. For once in her life.
And she looks at you like, why?
It's funny.
For you, maybe.
Very much so.
Erlan's just looking at both of them talking in a different language, like, yeah, all right, cool. So, what's the family talking about? What's our family talking about?
We were just talking about Alice's journey, and what she has been doing in Tellos.
And Alice, have you told him about Big Red?
Elan, I cannot tell a story of our exploits without discussing the bravery and the grandiosity of Elan Big Red.
That is such a big word. Perfect for Big Red.
Yes.
Yeah, no, carry on. I don't want to intrude, but is there somewhere I can sit? Just enjoy the lovely journey that you've been doing.
Simone answers, the floor.
Okay, so nice. I'll just stand. Thank you very much.
And you do notice some of the family there's one chair here where Zanny was momentarily.
Oh.
You do claim it.
Okay, perfect.
And you notice that there is an owl on the table or on the desk that you would know belongs to Lance.
Fucking Sheldon.
He just looks
I thought that was like a shelf, but yeah, he's. If that's not a shelf, he's definitely in the corner over here. Then just.
Okay, there you go. That's the corner with the.
Do you normally have owls in your house? Like what the? Oh my gosh.
Awesome. Any other fun things with the family for now?
No, I really needed that introduction right there. That was good.
I'm gonna love just all of this talking that Alice does about, the amazing things that we've accomplished together.
I the player, needed that introduction. I needed that to happen. Thank you.
Very much so.
So now he has a taste of Penny and Simone. So
Penny, Simone, Penny. Right. We're drinking tonight, are you, Alice?
I mean, I'm guessing Erlon is no longer eloquent.
Wait, no, I didn't say that.
Penny,
I'm literally just doing this to
finally
piss off
over his
somebody.
his old elven kick.
Elon, I always knew you
Stop
wanted
that.
to be related by marriage. I knew you loved me.
Okay, you know what? We are definitely drinking. We're just drinking tonight.
I suppose the closest you could get to marrying me is marrying Penny anyway, so it makes sense.
This is not going the way I planned it. We're drinking. We're drinking.
Yep. You're gonna get shown up by how old's Penelope? Like 23. You're gonna get shown up by a 23-year-old girl.
Maybe.
Yeah, I roll.
Go forward and let me just roll something really quickly in the back.
How many assassins are coming to kill us in the middle of the night?
No.
Roll 1d100.
All right. You are able to go over there for dinner. Is served and also kind of like family style, but everyone is able to eat at the dining tables over here. You don't have to move your tokens, but because we're going to go a little bit, we're getting closer to the end of the session, so I'm just going to kind of highlight a little bit of a time skip moment for things. But yeah, you guys are able to. There is food that is served, salads, some kafta is made, which basically is a little bit like meatloaf, except it has like a lot of different spices and parsley.
I love
in the
kafta.
food. And not spices because it's spicy, but just like there's a lot of flavor in it. Ultimately, you guys are able to, and if that's not the only thing, I'm just highlighting some of it for it. And then let me just send one quick thing. I'm going to do this in alphabetical order. Okay. I'm going to send Lance. Please check your Discord.
I refuse.
Second, you get this message like near the end of the dinner for it, as I will say, Nasir brings out a chocolate cake for everyone to enjoy for dessert. I don't know what you're saying, Alice. You're on mute.
Dad, I love chocolate cake.
Okay, I wasn't sure. I can't read your lips.
Zanny, are we still connected?
Yes.
You said that was ascending.
Yep.
Just in the middle, Lance like stops and listens, and then just goes, "Understood, thank you."
And I'll roll an insight check while you before you do anything else. Yeah, you know that is not an immediate thing, so you don't have to act on it immediately, but that is a thing you have now.
Before he forgets, Lance just goes in Zanny's and the group's head. Not a rush, but to go to the cobblestone, the Happy Trent, talk to Dewdrop. She's got leads.
Alice, if you're connected to it, because I'm not sure because of the whole thing. Zanny, would you?
If Alice if Alice wants to be in it, if Alice and Red want to be in it, she'd have them in it too. She's not putting Chance in it because Chance is already having kind of a hard time, and I know as a character, like she doesn't particularly like it in the first place.
Okay. So yeah, if you're told that, Alice, you know exactly where that is.
Who told us to do that?
Do you say that out loud or in your head?
In my head. I've learned better, okay?
Who do you think?
Oh. Alice does make that face. Just in the middle of dinner, she just goes, ugh.
Your mother, Isadora, looks at you. You're not feeling well, or perhaps a little bit of luxury life, and then having to deal with the desert. Maybe forego dessert then, love.
Mother, I appreciate your concern, but I have not had a dessert like this in quite some time. Zanny makes delightful dinners, but Zanny does not make me dessert. And I don't care how sick this makes me. I will enjoy this cake.
Roll a con save. The DC is like 3. Just don't roll a natural 1. There you go. You're able to enjoy the cake. Dinner is had, and you all are able to overall have conversations if you wish, but enjoy the luxuries of the Mézère mansion.
Chance, are you sitting next to Lance?
I don't know.
Theater of the mind. We could
Would
say
you have sat next to Lance?
She is operating on like autopilot. She would sit wherever there was a seat when she walked in, like wherever somebody directed her.
So
Yeah.
we probably put you, yes.
Sure.
So,
natural 20. She's like, yeah, for a seat check.
Lance will just lean over and in Infernal, so the others don't catch it. He'll just like whisper. Revno sent us a lead to get information that we can check out later.
All right.
In case
Lance,
anybody is trying to eavesdrop on him.
Roll a perception check.
For Lance?
Yeah. Okay. That's it. So.
Sus.
All right. Let's
Chance
go
do
into
the magic thing.
Let's do really quickly. For your first night at the Mézère mansion, let's go to Erlon. What is Erlon? You're in the lap of luxury. This isn't like the Ivory Palace, but it's still luxurious. You have your own bathtub. You have your own. It's basically a master bedroom. It's not a suite, but still, it's a nice sized master bedroom that you're able to enjoy. What is Erlon doing that night?
I mean, really depends how much you just drank.
Okay.
So
How much would Erlon be drinking?
we drinking a lot, right, Alice?
Okay. Who is participating in this drinking game?
The whole party, guys. We can finally be in a mansion together. Chance, I know the anxiety's hitting you, but maybe the drinks might help. Just saying.
So I'm gonna go. Erlon, you're drinking. Alice, you're drinking, right?
Yeah, she's gonna attempt to pace herself, but as we've learned recently, her tolerance has apparently gone down, so.
Penny is gonna compete. Chance, are you doing the drinking game?
No, she is
Okay.
going back upstairs.
Come on, Chance.
Lance, are you drinking
Yes,
for
yes.
this game?
Yes, yes.
Oh, sure.
Okay.
Oh.
Danny, are you drinking?
Erlon is so excited about this.
Do I want to cheat and make everybody look bad?
What?
Darling, you have
Upon hearing that,
you
fuck
have
you.
you have showed Alice your thingy. So Alice is gonna give you the dirty look, but not out you if you choose to do that.
Huh. Insight check.
Okay, inside check. And
Yes.
you roll deception.
Oh no! Hot negative.
1
Oh,
against
that's
6.
21.
Yeah, you definitely know there's something up with Zanny, able to perhaps get a big advantage when it comes to this drinking game.
Now, Zanny,
Hmm?
this isn't drinking at a competition. This is drinking to having a good time.
Penny Me is like, oh no, darling, this is a competition.
Okay. Zane, whatever you're planning, don't do it. But I never back down in a competition.
Penny darling, go easy on him, please.
What?
You know what? You kids have fun. I think I'll just sit here and watch. I don't drink. I mean, I got a magic cup that makes alcohol, not alcohol. That's all. I don't drink.
Well,
Right.
So
at least we
you
got
kids have
Lance
fun.
in.
I'm gonna watch.
So, Erlon and Lance, as well as Alice, roll con saves for the first drink.
Let's go.
DC
First
is
drink. Oof. Oh my god.
I said the DC was 5, so
It
you're
was
fine,
at
Lance.
18 at first.
It's fine. First drink, hit. You're good. Penny is gonna roll, and she rolled a 14.
That one. Fuck
So,
it.
she's good. Round 2. Everyone roll again.
Round 2. Oh my god.
Alice got a groove back.
Lance, you're not feeling good. You are
I got
already
2 nat
up to 2
10s
drinks.
in a row.
You're wait, what was that for?
I got 2 nat 10s in a row. That's all.
2 nat 10s. Gotcha. Yeah, Erlon, you just made it. You're feeling a little buzz. Lance, you're feeling tipsy.
Fucking Alice with a nat 20? Are you joking me?
Alice does not have any issue with the second drink. And neither does Penny, because she rolled a 15 on the die.
Oh.
But Lance, do you keep pushing even after you feel tipsy?
Yes.
Okay.
Lance never backs down from a challenge.
Okay. The DC is going to be higher for you, Lance. Understand that, because you already failed once. Everyone roll again. Round 3.
Round 3. Okay.
All right. We have 16, 16, 18, and... Oh, that's not the right one. Okay. Penny does look a little bit like the third drink takes a little bit more from her, but she's still good. That was 1 fail for her. Lance, you pass. Everyone else passes.
Okay.
Round 4. You guys, if you want to bow out.
Round 4.
Round 4. Drink. Roll again.
No.
Lance, you are Alice. That's a fail. Erlon, you're powering through. Okay. Alice, you failed, but you're still. Wait, are you re-rolling that?
Oh, I'm sorry, I was muted. I was trying to say I was using my session inspiration.
Okay.
Oh, you what?
Did not hear that, but okay, you pass.
Motherfucker.
Lance, the room is starting to get a little dizzy of sorts. Spinning just a little bit. Do you still want to keep going?
How close is Erlon to me?
I think you guys are drinking close by with each other.
But I have disadvantage on a sleight of hand check right now.
What?
Yeah?
Yes.
Because the room is right. You've already failed twice. So.
All right. And I'm not going to try that, but I will go one more.
Okay. So.
He's going to see ghosts tonight.
Round 5. Everyone roll one more time.
Oh my god.
A fail for Penny.
Wait, how's Penelope doing on that last one?
No,
that was another fail for her.
I'm gonna use my lucky.
Oh my god! Thank God for that reroll.
Erlon, you're powering through. You're still on top.
There we go.
Alice, you are keeping up. And then Lance, roll a d20.
Lance called some dinosaurs.
Roll a d20.
Oh no.
Originally that was a nat 1 too, that roll.
Okay. Give me 1 second.
Lance passed out.
Lance is dead. Alcohol poisoning.
Manny, get the syringe.
God damn it.
We have to remember this, and then we have to RP this whole session.
Erlon, roll a dexterity saving throw, please.
What?
Here we go. Oh yeah, here we go. Catch him. Catch the
dexterity saving.
Roll two ones back to back on my roll to see what happens.
17.
You dodge out of the way as Lance pukes.
This motherfucker.
Lance!
Oh, Lance in such a lavish
Now I need
place.
everyone else to roll one more con save because someone puked.
Lance is out.
Oh,
Penny
let's go.
just save. Okay.
Erlon thinks it's funny.
Yeah, Lance, you just puked. What are you doing?
Lance will clean it up with prestidigitation.
Okay. Doesn't get rid of the smell, but
and then Lance will go to bed.
Like
there.
right there at the table.
No, he's gonna get up and be like, "Good night."
Oh.
All right.
Sounds more like night good.
Roll. I'm gonna allow you to roll a intelligence check because this is your willpower to not stumble across it. Nope. Okay. You make it out of the dining room, and then stumble and fall over.
Lance is in the tree. Lance is curled up under the tree.
Fine. No, you're going to bed.
Stabs him in the ass with a protection from poison spell.
You're going to fuck
get
to
him
bed.
awake again and keep
Cures poison.
Oh, Jesus. That's hilarious.
You guys continue your drinking game.
Elon.
Yeah, Alice.
How about we concede a victory over Penny together, so you and I tie, and Penny just loses.
Absolutely.
How bad do you want this, Alice? Wait, what? Oh, Penny can hear us. That's right.
Absolutely no. Erlon and I are going to be a team against you, darling.
Penny, you cannot team up with Erlon.
Why not?
Because I thought you had some shred of dignity left in your delightful little body.
Whoa.
You teamed up with him. How much dignity do you have?
Well, clearly not a lot to be traipsing around in the desert. Okay, fine. But no, what does teaming up mean? If he beats me, you win.
Yeah, we're a team.
You're just saying that because you're getting drunk. You're going to walk out of here like Lance just did and fall on your ass in a tree.
Well, let's see about that.
Ooh.
6.
Let's fucking see about that.
Zanny turns a page in a book going, drunk humans are fucking funny.
Oh my god.
So, Alice, are you going to use any roll for that?
Oh, yeah, my talisman.
God, we just rolling like we should be right now.
Okay. 6. Everyone's passes. All right, round 7.
Let's go. I'm chilling.
One roll con save.
And my talisman.
Oh
my god.
Okay, that's the first fail for both of you.
What?
This
Probably
is
a
now
DC
getting
25
higher
now.
and higher.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't.
Where's Penny here?
Penny just rolled a nat 20.
That's my first fail.
Takes away a fail.
So she's getting more sober by drinking more.
What the fuck?
No, that just means like she can keep going. Her con is going. Not sobriety, but just like she can endure.
It's alright. That's my first fail.
That's my first fail too.
Yeah, I understand. So everyone technically is at 1 fail. Alice, Penny, and Erlon are all at one fail.
I think that would have been her second.
She has
I'm
2
taking
fails.
notes.
The con, or just the rolling of that 20, just took out 1. So
Now,
all 3 of you have 1 fail.
Now, may I take a moment in my newly quite tipsy state to gauge the room?
You're not tipsy. You're all drunk.
Newly
whether or not you're gonna
newly tipsy. I don't care what my parents think. What's Bruce looking like right now?
Bruce is just nervous, but he is
face bombing this whole time.
No. Is he seem upset, or is he seem, jovial to the this is funny?
This is funny.
Okay, Alice will go.
A snack. That's what Bruce be looking like.
Oh no, Bruce is looking a snack. She just didn't know if he was mad that she was still drinking.
All right, round 8.
Round 8. Let's go. Can I get my nat 20 now, please?
Ugh.
Oh my god! Reroll, you jerk. Oh.
Okay. That's a fail for both of you and Penny. So everyone's at 2 strikes.
Well, we're not gonna get a pass. We don't have the.
I know we're never going to get a pass.
Basically, have to roll a 25
Or
or
we have
higher
to get
for
we also
now
have
at
to
this
get a
point,
nat 20.
Nat 20s.
Yeah.
So, round 9.
Round 9,
Go ahead.
9. Here we go. Oh, it was on a 20, mother.
Oh, I'm gonna use my lucky to not roll a 6.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Al.
I got one
All
more.
three of
I
you
got one
failed.
more.
All 3 of you have failed. 9 shots. So now, I'm gonna ask for everyone. Let me see. Let me write something down.
And you puke in my mouth, I puke in your mouth.
Yeah, everyone's turning green. Zanny is taking a full 30 feet back.
Alice, roll a d4.
D4.
And then Erlon, roll a d4.
Okay.
Okay. You both are puking.
What the?
And then let me roll for Penny.
Come on, Penny. Come on, Penny.
Yeah, all 3 of you are puking at the end.
Let's go. It's a whole room of puke.
No. Now hold on.
And
I have a
comes in
question.
with a bucket and a mop.
Oh no, I'm prestidigitating mine.
Mel also though. He's
That's
opening the door.
Real naysayer, man, you are a great person.
He's delightful, isn't he?
He is. He can really help a person out when they need it the most.
Allow me to assist you all to your beds.
Absolutely not,
Oh.
darling. I have all the assistance I need right over there. She's pointing. She's pointing where she thinks Bruce is, but there's currently 2 of him, so she's pointing slightly to the left of him.
Well, that's not fair.
Okay.
I don't have anybody.
He's
All of
there.
you, just to wrap up this, all of you start leaving. Alice, roll a charisma check. Erlon, roll a strength check.
Strength check, jeez.
And then
Alice, you get a little pat on your arm, and you also get protection from poison.
Oh, thank you.
Holy.
Am I still drunk, or am I just not dying actively from alcohol poisoning?
You're not gonna die from alcohol poisoning. You got 9 shots of alcohol in you.
This is basically to keep you from like level exhaustion.
I've done 9 shots before. It won't kill me.
Alice and Erlon, you do not pass out while walking like how Lance did. You are able to force yourselves to keep walking. And then let me roll for Penny. Penny rolled a 17, so she's fine.
All right.
You're all able to get to your respective rooms.
Before Alice goes up there, when Zanny does stab her with protection from poison, she's gonna look at Zanny and go, "Can you sober me up?"
What?
Can you sober me up?
I just
More.
that didn't do it. Oh, your liver really is getting fucked, honey.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only thing.
Yeah. No, look me in the eyes, or at least where you think they should be.
Okay.
That should have done it.
I'm sure I'll feel better in a little bit.
Yeah.
I will say, protection from poison says if more than 1 poison afflicts the target, neutralize 1 poison.
I choose alcohol. Ethanol.
There's a lot of different things in there. But
ethanol's the inebriating element, though.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure it's fine. Thank you, Zanny, darling. And she's gonna pat you on the head.
Yeah, I mean, well, you know what? He did give me the pearl back,
and she'll give you another one in its enhanced ability, Constitution.
Thank you. I can't be absolutely totally off my ass the first night I'm actually home. So.
Yeah, I was really expecting it.
More.
I don't know what I was expecting. That was.
I I thought Benny was.
impressive.
I thought Benny was gonna lose sooner. To be completely honest with you.
I mean,
Can't wait till tomorrow night.
I really was gonna cheat and slip a cup in for you, but you know, I
Well.
figured you wanted on your own. Go to bed. Go fuck Bruce.
Sandy, not so loud.
Oh, what? Not so loud about what said? What should I not do so loud?
No, don't.
Ew,
Just the
dude,
voice keeps
so
raising.
gross.
What's that?
I love you. Good night.
I love you. Good bed.
I'm keeping the connection in our brains all night.
Oh,
With that said, the 23rd is a night where all of you can mark off another long rest. We'll see what happens tomorrow morning on the 24th of Earth.
Yeah.
Great session, everyone. Welcome to Zarek. Welcome indeed to Zarek. All things being considered. Yeah. Hope all of y'all are enjoyed that. And we'll pick up next week for session 59. So
The absolute mayhem.
yep. Till next time. Take care, everyone. Good night.